I ain't gonna lie, Jada, we was on a good little road. That joint just messed up the vibes. I can't even lie. That song, nah, that shit was not cool. Respectfully, I'll close it. Rich Homie Quan song. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Obviously, a lot of y'all in here rocked with him. You know, uh, unfortunate, man. He just did a recent interview. He said he's willing to talk it out with Thug. Now, Thug is a fake fighting a Rico. Rich Homie just passed away. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Good morning, everybody that's in here, man. Welcome back to another daily Facts and Stats show, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Sundays are coming back, starting with this Sunday. We'll be talking about the whole week, talk about touchdown scores, have fans from a respective team hopefully come up and talk about the game, and we proceed down the whole. Slate. So if you are in here, wherever that's, I just want to allow my personal game of Twitch. If you are in here on Twitch, thank you. If you are in here on playback, thank you. If you even popped in on Twitter, thank you. There's a couple people right now watching on YouTube. Thank y'all for watching on YouTube. Peace, blessing, and love. It truly means a lot to me. With that being said, if you guys don't subscribe to Facts and Stats on YouTube, I have been going live on YouTube on some days and some occasions. So make sure you all subscribe to Facts and Stats on YouTube so you never have to look. You don't have to search, or you can always get that notification or see where we at or where I'm hosting the show at. So live now on YouTube. Also, for anybody that may be interested in any Facts and Stats apparel, the website is still the same. factsandstats.us. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the chat. Andrew, what's good? I'm going to go ahead and drop that in the chat. So the YouTube and the website is right there in the chat for you all. For anybody that's not subscribed or don't have any Facts and Stats apparel that may want to get some Facts and Stats apparel, y'all should have drafted O-line. We drafted the offensive lineman in the second round. Okay. Carry on, though. A couple of topics for today. And then I'm not going to be here for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. 5, 4, because I need to put some time into this new 2K ahead of the game today. Ahead of the game today, the Eagles and Packers game was about 9 hours. I'm sorry, bad math. Like 9 hours. And then this a couple of good WNBA games today too, man. I can't believe there's no way I'm going to be able to watch them. Yeah, but I'm about to make a new build. My build trash. I ain't gonna lie. So it's gonna be some good WNBA games today. It's gonna get overshadowed, obviously, by the Eagles and Packers. Should have drafted Worthy. That's somebody that I would have. That's somebody that I wanted personally. Some people feel like him and Zay Flowers are just too small on the outside. Whatever. They opted for Nate Williams. I get it. Yeah, man. Mystics. Mystics. Hold on, I'm reading comments. Go hold Ev accountable. It's only one game though. Hold me accountable for what? About Isaiah Likely? Isaiah Likely is my dog. What you mean? I'm confused. I didn't sell short on Isaiah Likely. Yeah, I like his 15 yards. And so my man texted me. My man DM'd me on Instagram 10 a.m. yesterday. How you feel about Likely today? Like his shit is sweet. But two bets that I like the most. I told niggas Derrick Henry to score, Rashad Bateman over, and probably Mark Andrews yards. Rashad Bateman over was a no-brainer. Y'all try to create jokes out of that shit. It is what it is, bro. Mark Andrews obviously.
No, I'm not letting you get that off.
Mark Andrews obviously is a shell of him. Looked like a shell of himself.
He looked ass.
He's bluffing. You're bluffing, dude.
I'm bluffing about what, DJ?
Bro, you can't say.
Can you just tell me what I'm bluffing so I can finish it? Can you tell me what I'm bluffing? All right,
bro, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay, so he said you can't tell me the Rashad Bateman thing was easy one. Regardless, he went over. So I don't know what you're trying to say. Regardless, he went over. 27 and a half. And he caught two catches for like 53 yards or something like that. 28 and a half, 27 and a half, whatever.
He had like 1 for 30 something, right?
The last one was about 30 yards or something like that.
Yeah, come on, man. He was quiet though last night for the most part.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I agree. But all in all, two topics of today: Chiefs Ravens recap, Eagles Packers preview. WNBA is just in there because I know eventually this is going to be a WNBA watch party / football talks. But But they say Andrews is bracketed. I'm actually going to use all 22. I got to find Eli to make sure I still has all 22 information because I want to actually rewatch games this year when I ain't doing nothing. And I think NFL games are good to rewatch because you can see different things on both sides of the ball that you can't see when you're watching on your television. I think that's the good thing about all 22. What's up?
Blaming Mark ain't shit. I'm be for real.
Who you talking about?
Just like in general, people blaming Mark ain't shit.
Oh.
One,
but nah, that was
the Chiefs always play him good, like always. Like they know that's Lamar's favorite target. Take away your favorite target, ain't that what the fuck they always do? And he was being used as a blocker. Shaggy's right. Y'all had I'm be for real. Not saying the nigga might not be good, but like to use him against the Chiefs even when he was quote unquote in his prime. He also doesn't he's just never done good about them. I just feel like, maybe wait till next week or the week after next. Or it did. Thank you. Look, Byron know what he's talking about. It's just, but yeah, go ahead. I know you was doing your intro.
Nah, you good.
I just didn't like the Mark talks.
Me personally, I can never blame Mark Andrews. I'm still high on Mark Andrews. Shout out to Sean. Sean probably not gonna come and play back. Never seen him a playback link, but I know he's a guy that's more of a fan or likely. He's a guy that has likely replacing Andrews as a tight end one this year. So shout out to him. He always been high on likely. Same here too, but Mark is my dog. But to the game last night, I'm going to jump right into it, give my thoughts. Obviously after the game with that freaking thunderstorm delay or whatever it was, it pushed us right into the power thing. So we couldn't even. Well, I didn't talk about the game last night at all. Nor care to. Why don't we put something on the screen? Because I gotta find this guy and I don't know his name. But I gotta find his because every time I tweet about the Ravens,
what's his name?
His name is like Jeremy or something like that. I gotta find it.
I know nobody named Jeremy.
Every time I tweet about the Ravens or tweet about Luke or something, he always say something. He just always say something. I gotta find his name, bro. Let me clear this. Let me clear a tweet up because even Shaggy commented on the tweet today as well. Let me clear the tweet up. At least they had the right idea to go for 2 as well. Tough game, great start to a long season. Nigga, huh? Lamar missed 2 niggas wide open in the end zone. Gang, so I'm like, hold on. Let me clear this tweet up and let me tell niggas what the fuck I meant by this tweet. Because I don't think I even had to do something like this. Oh, there go Jeremy right there. Okay, cool, great. So you do be in playback. Cool. All right, cool. You okay, cool. So there you go, Jeremy. Now I know. Okay, cool. Here we go, Jeremy and Shaggy. Tough game, equal for the Ravens to lose. Great game. I enjoyed it. Okay? I enjoyed the game as a football fan, but it was a tough game because my team ultimately lost. The reason why you see at least they had the thought to go for 2, because I tweeted in the fourth quarter, score and go for 2. I don't care.
Now connected to Everald iPhone.
I wanted them to score and go for 2 and get the game over with. Fuck that overtime shit. So I'm saying at least they had the right thought to go for 2. After Isaiah Likely catch, obviously I went stupid. I was happy as hell. Isaiah Likely, I love you. You see shit like that. Lamar is a dog. Phenomenal throw. People talk about, let me address the whole entire game for one. People talk about the misses that Lamar had. I counted probably about 4 or 5 balls that should have been passed way better, for sure. He had Rashad Bateman on a deep post. He don't even give Rashad a chance to catch the ball. He had Isaiah Likely, that back in the end zone pass where Isaiah Likely fell and got hurt. The ace looked like an AC sprint or whatever. Should have been through that. And the ball should have been a little lower to where Isaiah can come down towards the ball, not a high ball. Fucked up on that. He obviously the Zay Flowers miss where he said he was looking for Rashad Bateman. Zay is still supposed to stop right there in that open spot regardless. That's 3. Then I missed a couple of more. Isaiah Likely on a deep route. It was just Isaiah Likely and one defender. They didn't give Isaiah Likely a chance to even make a play on the ball. So that's 4 throws right there, and I probably count for 1 or 2 more. Overall, Zay one was Zay fault. Yeah, Zay one was Zay fault. Overall, the game to me was a great football game. I think Lamar Jackson and the defense put us in time and time position again to try to win the game. I think the defense played good football. I think we forced them to punt when need. I think Lamar did all he could, and I think the biggest glaring issue coming into this
He
game
was
was my main
1-8 in
concern.
the fucking red zone. That's all he could.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. I don't want to lose my train of thoughts.
Who's your?
I don't want to lose my. Hold on, fellas. Let me just. I mean, not fellas, ladies and guys and ladies and fraud and art.
Ev, move on.
My mind is off. Yeah, my mind is off.
Move on.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Come
My
on.
bad, ladies and gentlemen. But nah, the rest of the game though. I might backpedal a little bit, and again, it's only one game. But I might backpedal a little bit to the ones that already saw this or knew this or had a thought of it. Good shit. But I might backpedal a little bit when it comes to the impact that Derrick Henry might have on this offense. Now, walk with me a little bit, and because the Ravens, in my opinion, we always been a smash mouth football team. We love to run the ball, right? But my opinion, Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, Isaiah Likely, etc. The Ravens offense is best when we're moving fast. So I'm not saying anything is Henry's fault. It's just that Justice Hill makes way more sense. Keaton Mitchell makes way more sense. So when it comes to us, yeah, exactly. So when it comes to us moving, you're going to see Derrick Henry on the sideline a lot. Justice Hill had more snaps than Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry couldn't be utilized in that last drive for obvious reasons. Also, he was a good pass catcher out the backfield. Again, you're going to see more games throughout this season where Derrick Henry is dominating on the ground. Yes, but for this game and probably other games against crucial opponents, you're going to need that pass catcher, that more quicker back out the backfield. But overall, my main concern coming to the game was O-line. That was a clear issue from the first drive. Curtis Jones forced a fumble on Lamar in the first half. Let me finish real quick first. Let me say one more thing and you can budge in. I just don't want to lose my thoughts. Chris Jones forced fumble in the first half. Obviously, we had to double him a couple of times throughout games. The last two plays of the game, which I didn't agree with. We had Justice Hill willingly blocking Chris Jones on back-to-back plays. It was ridiculous. And I don't think Lamar even had enough time. Granted, that's why he had 122 rushing yards. Y'all look at the AFC Championship game last year and say, "Oh, he didn't run enough." Well, he said, "Shit, if I got something, I'm gonna take it. Even if I don't got nothing, I'm gonna still take it because one, the Chiefs overall good defense. Two, they sent pressure when needed to, and then they also played in coverage and they showed pressure and then went in coverage as well at different times when Lamar called the blitz out at the line. Lamar did a good job at the line of scrimmage, if you ask me. Only thing I didn't like out of that game was like that fourth down call when they threw it to Zay Flowers and Nelson missed the block. I didn't like that go for it call. Man, we made plays, bro. Roquan Smith interception. We made plays. We had a chance to be an opportunity to win the game. Ultimately, we fell short, lost by 7 to a freaking toe on the freaking back of the end zone. Great catch, great throw, great catch. People speak on the misses, but don't speak on that throw to likely the end of the game. So great throw, great catch. I think that's it for me. Malik Harrison, I don't think he's a good football player. I don't think Malik Harrison's a good football player. Shout out to Andy Reid and the Chiefs for the utilization of Rashee Rice. They put him in situations where he's getting a favorable matchup, whether that's a linebacker or whether that's a safety, whoever. A lot of times with Malik Harrison, one time Trenton Simpson had the opportunity and he made a play on the ball on Rashee in coverage with a quick slant, but still in coverage. Trenton Simpson also had a big swat on Mahomes, where Mahomes still miraculously caught the ball, but still gave us the ball. Xavier Worthy, yeah, man. Jada, you've been talking about this nigga all summer. Rightfully so. Made a big play on the jet sweep first time I got the ball. Marlo was tweaking on that coverage. I don't know what the hell that miscommunication was right there. He didn't even have a safety on his side. The safety was on the opposing side. I don't know what Marlo was even thinking. And then when Mahomes snapped the ball, he wanted to give him a fake little nudge. And then I guess he thought it was a cover. I guess he thought it was cover 2. I don't know what the fuck it was. It couldn't be cover 2. There's only one safety on the back, so it couldn't have been cover 2. I don't know what Marlo thought it was, to be honest with you, bro. So hey, it is what it is, bro. Because if it was cover 1, he's still supposed to be checking freaking Worthy. If it's cover 3, could have been cover 3, but why was the safety on the other side of the field? So terrible miscommunication. I think we played Travis Kelce pretty well. I I'm about to be done. Pacheco was a damn good player. And yeah, man, I'm good game. That's all I really got to say about it. What you got to say? All right, obviously I will say more as y'all chime in.
Yeah, I'm trying to
What
think
you
of my
got?
original point.
Your offensive coordinator's ass as well, bro.
D.
Terrible
Yeah,
play
he
calling.
could.
Damn, I didn't know your name was Ari.
D.
You
My
said I'm
bad.
thinking. My bad.
Well, nigga, you cut me off in the middle of my fucking thinking. That means I gotta think more.
We'll get to it.
Or not. I can just sit and just hold it.
Well, I'll chime in some more. I mean, it's clear as day this offense.
Can I go since I'm the team that won last year?
Yeah, I'll pass it right to you, brother.
Go ahead, D-Mac.
It's clear as day this offense is going to be Zay Flowers and Isaiah Likely all year. So you have Isaiah Likely in fantasy football process, and Jordan, I know y'all do. Shout out. If you have Zay Flowers, I think he finished around 10-11 fantasy points, but he will have many more going forward for sure. The Chiefs just defended him pretty well, and I don't think we put him gave him enough opportunity. But either way, 10 targets, 12 targets for the 2. Outside of that, Mark Andrews with 2 targets, Rashad Bateman with 5, and Justice Hill with 8. I expect to see a lot of that with Justice Hill going forward, especially with Keith Mitchell when he returns, and Derrick Henry obviously being a ground guy. But it's hard to be a dominant runner when you're running behind a line that still needs that's a big work in progress. So,
bro, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not. No,
okay,
it's not.
brother.
Todd
How
Monken
many
called a
excuses you
horrible-
gonna give
I
these
don't know what
niggas
the
today?
fuck y'all watching. Todd
How many
Monken called a
excuses you gonna give
horrible
these
fucking
niggas?
game. Todd
He
Monken
absolutely
called
called
a
a horrible
fucking
fucking
game.
game. It wasn't a good
I
game.
said it yesterday. To win this game, niggas to my X factor. My X factor was the coaching. He called the horrible fucking game. Justice Hill had 1 rushing attempt. 1. So you know what the fuck that mean? Every other time he was in the game, it was a fucking pass. You think Steve Spagnuolo ain't catch one of that? I called on that from my fucking bed. I called on that every time he was in the game. It was a fucking pass.
No, that's a fact. Also, every time
But
I
also,
caught this on the game too. Every time Nelson,
nigga I ever seen ever.
Every time Nelson and Wallace came in, we weren't throwing the ball. That's a fact. So I mean, it's definitely it's things that I definitely
no ain't catch one that every time Justice Hill came in the game was a fucking pass.
No, y'all seen that tweet on Twitter today. Facts. I agree.
Also,
Like, that's
it was
fucking
super.
sad.
So
To the Derrick Henry.
I would like
to the Derrick Henry. Hold up, please. 2 seconds. To the Derrick Henry piece that you mentioned earlier.
1, 2.
You doing that too, D-Mac? You speaking that too? To that part? No, I don't know.
No, I said.
But to the Derrick Henry piece. Y'all don't run the offense that he's good at. Like, he doesn't. Derrick Henry like take snaps under center and like is a part of the line and all of that shit because it lets him see shit better. Like, I could have sworn that's what I heard about Derrick Henry. And y'all had him coming out the backfield, yeah, but like it wasn't really in the way that he was used, that I think they used him or that he was utilized in Tennessee. And so like with your O-line having some struggles, right? They had some moments where they held up, but like had their struggles, it was really fucking obvious for the defense to be like, oh, okay, well, he's not, not on the line. He's not doing what he does. So we're just going to blow up this line like we've been doing. We're going to get pressure immediately and we're going to stop him before he can even get 3 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, which just kept him stuck. So like, y'all don't run the kind of offense, which is like, when we think about it, it really is kind of, it makes me pull question marks. Like it brings question marks in my brain. Cause I'm like, okay, well then why I know why you get Derrick Henry, but like also for y'all specifically, Ev, like why get Derrick Henry if what he's good at is so obvious, right? Like the kinds of offense that he's efficient in is so obvious. And like, y'all don't run that kind of offense. So like maybe he wasn't the best option for y'all, like in terms of a running back. And so I felt like y'all had like a fucking identity crisis on offense. Yesterday I was telling that to the people I was watching. Y'all didn't know what the fuck y'all wanted to do.
Use him like Derrick Henry.
Yeah, exactly, Lo. It's kind of like y'all don't use him as Derrick Henry. Y'all don't lean into what Derrick Henry, or y'all didn't. Let me say this: y'all didn't lean into what he's good at. Why have him? Like that's kind of.
I think it was only one game. I don't want to overreact off of one game. Again, like I said, I think it's gonna be multiple games starting with the game.
No, I wouldn't either. But like also, that's a scheme thing. Like That's a
next week he'll dominate. Trust. I'm not really worried about it.
well,
Next week,
yeah. There's gonna be weeks that he dominates Ev because like some people just can't fucking stop Derrick Henry. Like the nigga still is who he is, but like when you get against teams that can give y'all a bit of an issue, like that's not gonna always be the case. Y'all niggas play the Raiders. Don't say that shit again. Don't say, oh, he's gonna go off. Yeah, you play the fucking Raiders, Ev. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying it's going to be the point is some games throughout the season he'll dominate. Some games will need Justice Hill or a different pass catch out the backfield for sure.
Derrick Henry could have did the
That's
same
what I'm
shit
saying.
Justice Hill was doing.
But I don't agree with that.
Talking about Will need Justice Hill. The man ain't like. Hey, how do you niggas watch that games as fans of the sport and think that's acceptable? That was some fucking elementary ass play calling the whole night. They played right into the Chiefs' hands. The Chiefs was not worried about that weak ass shit. Okay, yeah, Lamar, you gonna do your thing. What else after that? Nothing. They had no balanced attack at all on O. The Ravens had no balanced attack. Yeah, Lamar, go ahead, run like a fucking animal all game. Okay.
You think Lamar wanted to run like that?
Okay,
go
Yo,
ahead.
Ev,
do your
who's
thing.
that?
absolutely.
They had no balanced attack.
Ev.
Tom
But
Brady,
I'm not responding to D-Mac goes.
If that's a serious
So
question,
what?
I'm not responding to D-Mac goes, bro.
No,
Like,
no,
you can
no,
tell
no,
that's
no.
Wait, what? I have nothing to do with D-Mac. I was going to ask you something.
I know, but I'm saying he's been waiting to talk. So I'm saying if you want to ask him something,
I was just wondering who that dude on the defense is. Owen.
No, go ahead, process.
Yeah, Owen won, bitch.
Anyway,
That was actually funny.
go ahead.
That was actually funny.
Whenever you're ready, D-Mac. He been saying that joke for 3 years. I never even heard him say it. That shit was terrible. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that shit was super corny, Eddie. I'm glad he got the laughs though. No bullshit. Go ahead.
There's a lot to talk about here. I will say this. I'll take it from the Ravens side. What Ari is getting at is certainly fair, and also what Shaggy's getting at. But the thing that did concern me about adding Derrick Henry is the way in which you have Derrick Henry's value maxed out in an offense is not necessarily the best way to run an offense or design an offense in the modern NFL. And it's also a limiting offense to the quarterback that you have. Lamar Jackson is such a superstar. That is not somebody that you want to limit. But also to use Henry, you also have to put Lamar in harm's way because you don't necessarily have the outside receiving talent to live in 12 personnel and threaten enough different places on the field. In addition to what Andrews and Likely and Zay brings to the field, you don't have that fourth guy to put out there wide receiver. That's the issue. So when you silo your offense with Derrick Henry and then have to bring on Justice Hill to throw the ball effectively, then it makes it far too easy for Spags to key in on, as you know, obviously Shaggy was getting at.
That.
The other thing is Lamar Jackson and his performance. I think Lamar Jackson is, the Schroeder's cat of actual quarterbacks, and the things of whatever you want to see in Lamar Jackson, you can see in him. Because in that second half, after the first half was a little frustrating, after that second half, he really put the team on his back and being able to create plays with legs. He did it on a consistent basis. And that was really the only times in which they were creating big. Yes, I know it did happen. That was really the only time that they created big plays was because of his ability to create with his legs, whether it was scrambles, whether it was design runs, because they had to have Henry on the field that way, or the fact that, they had the big play to Likely down the field. That was because Lamar had to do it. But there's also the secondary part of you get in tight, get into the red zone. He's got to make some passes. And to your point, as you point out, the Likely pass to the left side, in the back corner of the end zone could have been better, could have been earlier. Obviously, Zay Flowers was mirroring him on the scramble, and Lamar throws behind him. And those are some of the accuracy sprays that are limiting to Lamar as a passer, but he's still a good enough passer that he's an excellent quarterback.
1 for 8 in the red zone, D-Mac.
It's tough because he brings so much value and he's such an exceptional quarterback, but there are going to be times that you can look at him and be like, hey, he's got to do more and be able to be better. But it's so you can see whatever you want to in him, but he's still a great quarterback. I thought that he played a really good game to keep them in the game. He couldn't necessarily execute at the end and came up a toenail short of what would have been a 2-point conversion to win the game. Overall, Ev, we talked about this. It was an awesome game. We had 2 really good teams, 2 spectacular quarterbacks, 2 fast and physical defenses, and I think that it lived up to it from that perspective. I expect it to be a close game. The Ravens gave some plays away. I think we gave some plays away. Ultimately speaking, it was just a fun game to obviously be in the building for, and it was pandemonium at the end for sure. From our side, I got to give a shout out to our run defense. I thought our run defense was able to step up as much as possible, especially on early downs. We used the hell out of Leo Chanel. Leo Chanel had a spectacular game, whether it was spying Lamar Jackson on late downs or on the early downs, being able to be a pseudo fourth defensive lineman in a lot of three, defensive lineman sets. Technically, he was great. Got enough as far as the cornerback play was concerned. I said before the game, I thought that Jalen Watson was going to be able to step up for us because I saw him do it in the past. He did so. He had a really good game outside of that penalty he had early on, and he learned his lesson on the second one when they tried it with Zay Flowers as well down the field.
That's the last throw. That's the last Lamar throw. Lamar puts a better ball. That's a touchdown. Without a doubt.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
That's a completion. The safety wasn't over top.
Yeah, no, I agree. It could be a better throw, but it wasn't like it was a bad throw, in my opinion, given the circumstances in which you threw it. But
if the wide receiver has to, I'm going to let you finish. I'm just chiming in real quick. If the wide receiver has to alternate where he's going, then it looked like he was doing a go. And then he had to cut in. Him cutting in allowed Watson to turn around and make that play on the ball, right? But if Lamar leads it forward with the safety coming, the safety was coming over. So it's either a catch or a touchdown. If Lamar puts it ahead, but Zay had to turn towards the corner, which allowed Watson to turn around and make that play on the ball. But it is what it is. Either way, it was
the one on third down. The one on third down.
I don't know what down it was, but it was on the right side. Lamar.
That was a bad fucking throw. That was a horrible.
It was a bad throw for sure.
Before halftime, right?
Hold on, let me say one thing.
No, this was in the second half.
I'm gonna be quick. Then D-Mac go back in. If you got your cornerback stacked, like how Zay had Watson stacked, you have to make that throw. I don't like it wasn't a terrible throw, but it wasn't good enough. Like if a receiver got the corner stacked, you gotta hit it over the top, bruh. You got to.
Yeah. You good, D-Mac? Back to you.
But yeah, I even obviously him having to come back to the football, he got a penalty on that similar play earlier because he didn't get his head around. He learned his lesson. He got his head around was what I was trying to get at. Tershawn Wharton had a really underrated game. Chris Jones did what Chris Jones does. But Tershawn Wharton, I thought, was a really good player next to him, providing some pressure on there. You spoke about obviously the Chris Jones on the running back there. It must have been a slide protection that they messed up. Ultimately speaking, Chris Jones is just rushing to contain, so I don't think it was that big of a deal. And obviously Lamar tried to escape out to the right and missed a throw to Zay Flowers. So I was encouraged by what I saw from our defense. I think there's still more to build on. I think our pass rush still can take it to another notch. But the also reality is I think that we would have had a bunch more sacks, specifically against that offensive line, if Lamar Jackson wasn't the quarterback back there, because he always makes it
for sure.
And so on the offense, it looked as I kind of expected it to. I would have liked a little bit better from the run game, but ultimately speaking, that's a really tough front seven that we're going up against. David Ojabo got Kingsley Suamataia on that early sack, and you got to give him credit for that. I know people were talking about that if it was offsides on the side. I don't think it was necessarily offsides, and it wouldn't have mattered because Ojabo beat the shit out of Kingsley. So he deserves credit for that. But Kingsley, it was a little bit of an up and down game versus a tough matchup. But ultimately speaking, I thought that he was fine. And when you have four other good offensive linemen, fine, you will get you done. You talk about Rashee Rice. We talked about it on the preview. Why Rashee Rice over my receiving yards is my best bet. He's going to get peppered with targets in the middle of the field. There are going to be opportunities for him to do that, whether it's on linebackers, cornerbacks, etc. He's going to get the job done. And I'm really happy to see that he's grown and gotten better, held onto the football as he needed to, made those plays after the catch. I love watching that kid play, and I'm happy he's on my team. Obviously, Xavier Worthy is going to be the headliner. People are going to talk about the 2 touchdowns. It seems like Marlowe, expecting safety help. Somebody busted a cover 2 coverage on that, big, long touchdown. Obviously, the end around. Shout out to our offensive line and its athleticism in the run game. And Rashee Rice and Travis Kelce also have really good blocks on those end arounds too. But Xavier Worthy and his speed showed out throughout the night, both in threatening the defense, and he also had a really key drag route conversion on the first down, which is a show of what his actual receiving skills are. So I'm excited for that kid, and I'm excited for what our offense can do from the next level when we get Hollywood Brown back, because there was Sky Moore snaps. Obviously, we saw the Juju snaps, but he had some important plays as far as being where he needed to be from a veteran standpoint, even with the drop that he had. So having Hollywood Brown back will only take us to another level.
Who is that defensive lineman that made that play when Lamar had Justice Hill on that touchdown pass right here? You know what I'm talking about. The touchdown pass. It looked like he was coming out the backfield.
And they tipped it down.
They tipped it down.
He blocked it down.
Yeah, he blocked it down.
So that was right before half. So that was Leo Chanel. That was so he was the guy that
bro.
he was spying the
Chanel
majority
played
of the night, and he was
offense
mirroring
today.
Lamar in that one, and he was able to get his hand out. That saved 4 points right there. Just to say we got a touchdown on that one.
That was a wide
He
open
played
touchdown,
really well. He played really well yesterday for what he had to do.
Said, shut the fuck up.
He's a
He
big
did. Bro,
reason
you're
why
bad,
we
bro.
were able to let Willie Gay go because he could take over in the Sammo.
All right, can I talk about the game? Because I'm at work. AJ,
No,
don't
you
get mad,
can't
bro.
say you can't say shit.
Bro, you're mad as shit because I was busting your balls because you were crying about the refs. The refs didn't fucking lose you that game, dog.
Hey,
was what?
I never said the ref lost.
You was
the ref
what?
lost us the game.
He was
bro.
crying about the refs, the refs. Okay,
He
I
was
get it.
busting his
Yeah.
what?
What? I didn't say any. What?
You say you were
He's
busting.
talking about the busting his balls thing.
Go ahead,
Bro,
go ahead,
that's-
process. You at
Come
work.
on,
Go
dog.
ahead, bro.
You guys are
What
fucking
does that-
kidding me.
What does that even mean, though?
Okay.
Y'all are so
like, bro, what
uncultured.
are you
dog?
That's
huh?
definitely a saying.
Like you really couldn't find anything
Yeah.
else to say?
Bro, I don't know. It's part of my lingo. I don't want to fucking hear it, you fucking dumbass. I was going to
Proceed,
call
brother.
you something. I can't. I was going to call you the F word, but thank God I didn't slip up. So yeah, yesterday was good. Yo, your boy played good.
Of course.
He played well. You can't deny that. He played good. He did sell in the end. He did sell that pass to Zay Flowers, but he didn't not make up for it because it was out of bounds, but he did make a hell of a play to get the ball to Likely in the back of the end zone. It was a hell of a throw. But I mean, he played good. He played good. But he still isn't a great thrower of the football down the field. He still doesn't have that touch that some of the guys have that throw deep balls. But what makes him so great is what he does with his legs. And if he played like that in the AFC Championship game, you guys fucking win, probably with ease. But he obviously looks thinner, looks more loose, looks
Screen.
So he played well. He didn't. He lost. He choked. He's still a choke artist. But in all, he played good because the rest of the team is fucking ass on that offense.
You talking about Lamar?
Yeah, the offensive line is a joke. You guys told me before the season. I asked you. I said, "You worried. You have 3 new guys. Oh, I'm not worried. We'll be fine. We'll be fine." That's a fucking problem. That's the most important position or the most important group on an offense, pretty much. And you have a terrible one. I know you went up against a great pass rush, and you went up against Jones, and he's a beast. But what worked in your guys' favor was when you had to keep that defensive line on the field for a long period of time, like in the end. So you're going to have to play that up-tempo football because of how bad that offensive line is. Your play calling was so fucking bad. It honestly reminded me of the Eagles. It was so gimmicky and bullshit, like dink and dunk and end arounds and jet sweep. It was just
Bro,
pathetic
that shit was
to watch.
terrible. That shit was terrible.
So bad to watch. But I understand your OC's thinking because you don't have a good offensive line. So you got to get the ball out quick.
Exactly.
But
And that's why Lamar ran quick, too.
But a smart offensive line or a smart offensive coordinator, smart coaching staff, instead of just trying to dink and dunk down the field and try and, just work your way down the field like that, you try and run a little bit more to the outside with Henry, in my opinion. I know he's not that fast anymore, and he's not that kind of runner. He's a through the tackle runner. But also move the pocket around. Get Lamar in space because he can make those throws on the run. You saw the one to Likely was incredible throw and catch and run after the catch. Move the pocket around. Get him blocked outside of standing into that pocket. He is not that quarterback. As much as people want him to be, enough of that bullshit. He is not a pocket passer. That's just not what Lamar Jackson is. And it's okay not to be that because it's not what he is. Get his ass out of the pocket, move him around, shift the pocket, a lot of bootlegs, a lot of play action. Give him space to operate because even if he has a free rusher at him, 9 times out of 10, he's going to make that guy miss. And then all your good plays.
Y'all need to hire Process as offensive coordinator.
All the stuff yesterday, that all the great things that happened were on broken plays and broken throws and shit like that. All the good things that he did were on broken plays. So if you just keep doing that, you'll be fine. On the other side of the ball, though, you guys are obviously still great. Roquan Smith was getting his ass torched by Rashee Rice. I don't know why the fuck they had that line.
It was mainly Malik Harrison.
Yeah, but I don't know why they kept like Rice on linebackers on Rice. Like they didn't get the point.
Horrible
in the first
coaching.
half.
Horrible coaching.
Yeah, it's just bad. You got to adjust, switch up, get him off the fucking Rashee Rice. You know what I mean? But they did make great defensive stops at timely
For
possessions.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, the defense was great. They just made a couple mistakes, and when you fuck up defensively, and I don't want to sound like, oh, you fucking love Mahomes and the Chiefs and all that shit, because I don't like them, but I know how good they are. They're going to make you pay, just like that fucking blown coverage by Humphrey and the safety. The other quarterbacks might not see that. They might get whatever. He's not going to fucking mess that up. So it's just those are the things that, and it still came down to a fucking inch on the goal line or the back of the end zone. So it was a good game. You shouldn't be upset. I was just busting your balls on the time. Again, I said
It shouldn't come down to no fucking inch. The
but
Ravens.
I was just playing with you on the timeline.
Bro, can you stop saying that shit, bro?
Bro, it's just part of, I don't want to fucking hear it. Anyway, I was kidding around with you, which that's what it means, on the timeline about being soft and all that shit because you said that was like still a fun game. I mean, I wouldn't have tweeted no shit like that after I lost like that. But
All I did was say I enjoyed it. It was a great game.
You should have just went silent, to be honest. Just be like, all right, we got to get our lick back. I enjoyed the game.
Fuck you mean I should have went silent? I enjoyed the game.
Bro, you shouldn't enjoy.
But you shouldn't have enjoyed the game.
You shouldn't enjoy a game where it's blatant coaching.
It's a great football game overall, though.
No, you shouldn't enjoy a game where you have clear flaws.
They're trying to tell everybody they can't enjoy.
Process overall, I still enjoy process, but that's a different conversation.
But you have very big.
You have the coaching.
You have very big flaws, and we all see it.
There was a lot wrong with that game, though.
Process for game one of the NFL season, I enjoyed it, bro.
Can I say
It's
one
game
thing?
one of the NFL season.
I know, but you had a chance. You had chances and chances and chances to win that game.
Process. Let me say one thing, right? Our players did not play in the preseason. It's not. I'm not making any sense.
You can't even enjoy this shit now, Chan. This shit is crazy, bro.
Not that game. Stop acting dense.
AJ, you're in the blender.
This shit crazy, bro.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, now you're good. Yeah, now you're good.
No, I'm not making any excuses. The Chiefs beat us week 1. One thing, a couple things I'll say. I'm getting pissed off about my players not playing in the fucking preseason. I do not like that shit. That's the first thing. The second thing that I do not like is every time we play Patty Mahomes, Andy Reid, and Spagnuolo, our coaches look fucking lost, like a deer in the headlights. Like I don't understand it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand why John Harbaugh uses 2 timeouts in the third quarter for defense.
Yeah, that was fucking
That is
stupid.
fucking insane.
On defense,
That was
too.
fucking stupid.
When you play Patrick LaVon Mahomes, you need all 3 motherfucking timeouts to end the game. It's that simple, bruh. It just pisses me off.
You know his whole name?
Yeah.
You let the
It's
wrong
pretty
coach go,
easy,
AJ.
nigga.
But that's all. Like, yo, when you play that
Yeah,
guy,
you let
man,
the wrong coach go, my nigga. You should have let John Harbaugh go, nigga.
Hey, let me finish, fraud. And like,
You're right, AJ, you're right. When you play that guy, you can't fuck up. But even with some of the mistakes you guys made, you caused them to fuck up. The Chiefs weren't perfect by any means.
No.
They look good. Don't get me wrong. Their defense looks good. Their O-line is good. But they didn't look like world beaters out there. You know what I mean? They didn't look like the Chiefs when they play against other teams and they dominate them. You still have a chance to win the game.
I agree, right? I agree, right? But on that note, Lamar makes that throw to Bateman. He hits him. All right, bet. Now, after that throw, Lamar, you gotta calm the fuck down and hit Likely on that fucking out route. Like, bro, Likely got a nigga that's 5'11" on him. You didn't even have to throw it that hard. Just make it a 50-50 jump ball.
Yeah, I know.
Just make sure that the ball is inbounds, my nigga. You don't even have to make a perfect throw. Let Likely make the perfect catch. Just give him a shot.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for. Is for you to give Likely a shot. And it's like, I'm mad at Lamar at the end of that game, but then I can look back and be like, well, how many? It's only a handful of quarterbacks that's going to drive their team down the field 80 yards versus that Chiefs defense. But at the end of the day, I gotta hold you accountable to a 2-time MVP standard. When you get down there with 20 seconds left, bro, you gotta hit likely. You gotta you and Zay Flowers are in South Florida practicing all fucking summer, and y'all can't get that shit together at the end of the game as to if you sitting down in the zone or if you gonna keep going in the zone. Like, bro, what the fuck are y'all doing practicing for all day in 110-degree heat, and y'all can't get a communication right?
You know it's hard
Like,
though.
that shit just don't make sense to
I'm not even making
me,
excuses.
man.
I'm
It's
not making
fucking frustrating,
I'm not
dog.
I'm not making any excuses, but they didn't get any timeouts. They had to rush. They had to get everything together. They had to do it in a loud stadium. And you know what I was encouraged by Lamar doing yesterday that you never see him do before is how he was really the quarterback or the coach on the field, changing plays, changing
That's
it at
literally
the
what
line
I
of
said.
scrimmage,
Yes, exactly.
changing the plays at the line of scrimmage, reading the blitz
Exactly.
better, doing all that stuff that he should have been doing a long time ago that maybe they didn't give him the leeway to do with Roman and all that stuff. And he did a good job at it. I do think he checked out of a lot of run plays, which is, I understand he wants to. He thinks he's, I don't think he thinks he's the best player. Maybe he saw something that I can't see and all that shit. But he did check out of a lot of runs, which I thought was like, dude, get Derrick Henry going, because when he did get the ball, he was making stuff happen. They did a good job, the Chiefs, at stopping him at moments, but he was effective, especially on that first drive. So,
Hasn't.
and I
Oh,
don't
go
want to
ahead,
blame
process.
Lamar because the last two minutes of a game doesn't define the entire game, but it just sucks that that's what happens, because if you could have the best stats ever, but if you, like Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against us, played like a maniac, but he fumbled at the end, and everyone says it's his fault, he fumbled, all that other shit. So there were plays in the beginning of the game that you guys left out there, and I think it was all due to the play calling, the head coaching, and then just you should be more mad at anybody in your team as the GM. You have an two-time MVP, a stacked defense, a team that was the number one in the AFC. All this shit. You lose three offensive linemen. You don't replace them with great ones, which is hard to do. I'm not saying it's easy. You don't replace them, so it's a hole. And then you don't go out and get a top-tier weapon. Why the fuck weren't y'all in on Stephon Diggs? Why don't you guys, I'm saying, what the fuck could it possibly, how can you watch that year in and year out since Lamar's tenure as a Raven and watch these, you could say Likely is good, but he's a tight end at the end of the day. He's good. He played well yesterday. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I like the kid. Bateman is shit. Okay, he had 2 catches.
Bro,
He's
he fucking ass. Like, no funny. He's terrible.
He's shit. You got Zay Flowers, who's a good player, a really good number 2 receiver, in my opinion. And he is what he is. He's a slot guy, quick, shifty player. He's not an X receiver, a number 1 receiver on to be your number 1 guy. Mark Andrews wasn't even implemented in the game plan. Lamar missed him a couple times. But how the fuck you go year in and year out without getting a fucking receiver? Even like the Chiefs, they went out and got Hollywood Brown. Okay, he's not fucking anything special, but he helps that team. I mean, there was guys out there that you could have gotten. Even Calvin Ridley. Okay, yeah, he wasn't that great last year, bro. He's an upgrade from Nelson Aguilar and Rashad Bateman. It's fucking pathetic. Your GM go in.
Hey man, it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating, but me and Ev know, bro. The Ravens, for some reason, I don't understand it. They just won't do it. Like, it's
Oh,
kind of reminding
that
me.
front office is content with losing. The players are sick of it. When you watch the interviews, you can just fucking tell they sick of that shit, gang. The front office ain't sick of that shit. They are fine with being
Yeah,
mediocre. And that
yeah. It reminds me of
it's
the
Lamar.
Cam
It's Lamar
Newton.
Savory. It's Lamar Savers. That's all it is.
It remind me of the Cam Newton era when he was in his prime with the Panthers. Like, motherfuckers is just like, Cam, he gonna figure it out. Oh, he gonna make sure we don't lose. Like,
There's
and that shit
But
kills
getting
me,
Derrick
bro.
Henry only fucking reinforces that, though. Like, we all know that the reason why the reason why the Bills traded with the Chiefs, the pick that ended up turning into Xavier Worthy, was because Josh Allen told them, "No, I want Keon Coleman." So they were like, "Okay, well, Keon's not going to go in the first, so we can go back and trade into the second and yada yada yada." But their quarterback said, "No, my 2 top wide receivers that I just fucking had this season, they're both gone. I want who I want." Lamar got to start doing that with them niggas. I want who the
Hey,
fuck
hey,
I want.
hey, all right, but
Yeah,
this is the
make it.
thing, right? Let me say one thing, right? Lamar this summer says, our GM EDC Eric DeCosta, he said, Lamar, what do you want? O line or receiver? Lamar says O line. The motherfucker ain't get him no O lineman.
I was about to
He
say, but
didn't
y'all didn't
even
get
get him a
either.
receiver. So it's
That's
like,
where,
yo,
but like
like
my
I
thing is
said,
like that's where you got to start being an asshole.
yeah,
Again, this has been
it's
his
like I
entire
said, the
fucking
Cam
career.
Newton shit that happened in Carolina, this same shit is going on with Lamar Jackson. These GMs and our owner is saying, oh, as long as we got him, he's going to get us X amount of wins and he's going to bring X amount of dollars to the stadium and to the fan base, and we can just sit on our ass and we ain't got to worry about, actually going for actually going for an elite weapon or an elite O lineman because we know what he can do. And that shit is disrespectful to the fan base, bro. It's
Look,
disrespectful, man.
here's the thing about it. I understand
I'm not liking a lot
the
of this GM conversation. But go ahead.
the upset, feelings about them not getting a wide receiver. I think they've tried. They've just missed on those swings. Like they took Rashad Bateman in the first round and hoped that he would be so. They've tried to go out and get these guys. So in my opinion, they've just missed. Obviously, they got Zay Flowers, which has helped them. I agree with you guys. Derrick Henry going out and signing him would not have been where I went in this offseason. It would have been targeting either offensive line help, particularly keeping your offensive lineman, I think would have been a little bit more valuable, or going out and get a wide receiver. But I don't know how exactly their offensive structure ends up taking. I don't. But it's just so difficult because they put Lamar in a situation in which he has to do so much if you're going to have a lackluster offensive line, if you're going to rely on the run game, and you're not going to have a lot of secondary pass catchers to go off of. It's not a lot. And the reason why we've been able to do what we've done after moving on from Tyreek Hill is because we diversified the pass catchers. Obviously, last year it looked horrible because we had bad pass catchers, but being able to have multiple options that do different things is what you have to, roll off of. And they haven't been able to get to that as easily as we have, and that's ultimately limited where their ceiling can go.
And then people say, oh, money this, money that. Well, the Eagles got Jalen Hurts, who's making damn near the same amount as Lamar Jackson. The Eagles got a decent O line, but you know the difference. The Eagles went and got Hurts receivers. They said, oh, we drafted Devontae Smith. Cool, we gonna get AJ Brown on top of that. Cool. We got AJ Brown. Shit, Jahan Dotson, you don't want to be a Washington a commander no more. Shit, we gonna go and get Jahan Dotson. Like, yo, you gotta build on top of what you got. When you got a window with certain quarterbacks, fuck the salary cap. Fuck what you got. You gotta go and build on top of that. You can't
And I
just
want to
be
hear salary cap shit from y'all. I'm gonna be real, not you, that when I
okay.
say y'all, but like I don't want to hear salary cap shit because y'all talking about the salary cap makes it seem like y'all are like the fucking Saints who are in cap hell all the fucking time, or a team that's constantly like teetering the line of having a negative cap space. That's not ever the fucking conversation. Those are off season talks. I personally they cheap to this. Yeah, they cheap. But like y'all also, it's weird to hear what y'all say about the front office because we see what they do on defense. Like they go out and get niggas on defense. They traded for y'all fucking traded for Roquan. Like y'all do shit on defense. I personally think I just think not putting this on Lamar, but at the end of the day, he's the franchise guy. You don't get butts in seats without Lamar. Make it a big fucking deal.
But that's his
Make it
problem,
an issue.
Ari. He will not, for some
Because
reason,
like
he won't
if he's
do it.
saying like but if he's saying like I obviously all quarterbacks are gonna say get me an O line, right? But it should have been get me an O line, but don't fucking have me walk back out there with those goddamn receivers that I got. This draft was filled with fucking wide receivers, literally filled with wide receivers. Y'all could have got one. He needs to make it more of a fucking issue. He needs to make it more of a fucking issue. Like, I'm sorry, he can't just be like, yeah, I'm mad, but I'm okay at the end of the day. No, Zay your homie, cool. Zay's not a one. Tell them niggas go get you some fucking body.
I think that though it doesn't have to be to get him a one though. I think you can get a competent two next to Zay Flowers and that helps.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a one.
I hear y'all about the roster and stuff, but it's hard, and like all great points, all true. It's just hard for me with teams like to really one, that's an off-season conversation, like I said, but when coaches aren't doing their jobs and we can't fully see what this roster could be, as far I'm talking about the offense right now, then it's hard for me to like even see how far away that gap even is. Like what you describing sounds like it would just be covering up for bad coaching, bad scheme. like you get these guys in, okay, but if you still got the same coaches and we describing how the coaches are not putting them in the best positions offensively anyway, then wouldn't that just be covering up for that as opposed to
Todd Monken not a bad coach. He just called a bad game.
so okay, so you think it's just that's isolated to that game.
What do we have to say?
And then but not even just the scheme though. Hasn't like the M game management and time management been an issue with y'all with Harbaugh for like a minute? Am I tripping on that, or has that been a thing with y'all like for
that's been
a while? Like timeout usage, time management. Y'all wasted like 12 seconds before y'all took one of y'all timeouts last night. Like little shit like that on the margins that you would think a coach of that caliber shouldn't get wrong, and it's been happening for like years. Shit like that matters to me. I hear y'all on the roster and shit, and that's probably when I'm describing something not even the biggest factor. But when you talk about marginal shit and football games are one on the margins, like we've been describing some of this shit on the margins in game for a minute with y'all, and that's inexcusable to me.
It's funny because literally last week or 2 weeks ago, I literally said the biggest issue this season is going to be the wide receiver room and how we don't have any guy that can win consistently on the outside, and that's my concern as far as us making the AFC champion or the Super Bowl. Y'all told me, led by Shaggy and others, oh, shut the fuck up, I don't want to hear that, da-da-da-da. Now we lose game 1, and y'all talking about the wide receiver room again. Like, this shit is comedy, bro.
But
like, I just said it to y'all 2 weeks ago, and y'all told me to shut up.
Say that shit.
Like, I just said this to y'all 2 weeks ago, y'all told me to shut up.
Ev,
you got Lamar Jackson.
Ev, do you think that Bateman had a good game?
I think Bateman didn't. I think Bateman didn't get enough opportunity. To be fair, 253, obviously one big catch at the end. But that is mainly due to the offensive line. People have to understand the way that game went. Y'all saw Lamar audible or switch 2 runs because he knew the line would not hold up. So if the pressures come from the left side, he called a draw to the right. He literally was doing that. You will see the lineman pull, you will see the center and the left guard pull and immediately go the opposite way. Lamar Jackson was calling his own number yesterday. That's why he had 16 carries, 122 yards, because he had no choice. If he dropped back in the pocket, he immediately had to step into the pocket because the pressures come from the outside. Even if he didn't step into the pocket, he had to scramble out because the pressures come from the interior. Pressures come from all over. Instant pressure every single time. So that's what happened in yesterday's game. So he's not even looking at, bro. He didn't look at Rashad Bateman the whole first half. I'm not making that shit up. He didn't get an opportunity to look at Rashad Bateman the whole first half. It was Isaiah Likely and Zay Flowers in the whole entire first half of the football game. I think the whole entire first half. He started to look at Stanfield. I think he looked at Rashad Bateman, and I knew he was going to Rashad on his play. It was a curl. It was a curl route where they had a tight end dragging under, and Rashad stopped right there in that middle area. That was his first catch for 15 yards. I knew he was going to Rashad Bateman on that play right there. And then the other play that last big play that he caught, that's the only really time. And then he missed Rashad on the deep balls I spoke to earlier.
He didn't. Rashad was not open on that play.
As a quarterback, you have to give your wide receiver opportunity to make a play on the ball. He didn't get opportunity to make a play on the ball. Simple.
There's still not a miss. He wasn't open. Like he
didn't give opportunity to make a play on the ball.
I agree, but he was not open.
Okay, give him a play, make opportunity on the ball. That's what I'm saying.
I wish I had the ability to share my screen in here because I would just be able to run through it and show you guys.
He not a creator, nigga.
About the Bateman shit, bro. Lamar just don't trust that nigga, bro. Lamar don't look that nigga way.
Why should he? He's ass.
He don't look that nigga way. He don't trust him. At the end of the day, bro, it's no like I'm done talking about this man, bro. Like Lamar, like just go and trade for a nigga that Lamar going to actually look at. He's not even looking his way anymore, bro. Like it's no like
that is a fair point to make.
Yesterday was more. I think yesterday was more complex than just the lack of trust or that factor. I think yesterday, obviously, we discussed the pocket collapsing and him not having a lot of time to let routes develop. And if routes aren't developing, because Bateman is running routes, he's not doing the underneath stuff. Exactly. He's doing intermediate and down the field plays. So if every route that Bateman is running takes 3 seconds and the line is giving him 2, I can't go to Bateman. Like, so I think
Bingo.
as the season wanes, you'll see him target Bateman more if he has more time to throw. Like that a bit of that is tied to the line.
I 100% agree with you, bro. I 100% agree with you. And that's what I was basically trying to say. That's what happened in yesterday's game. He didn't have opportunity to even look at Rashad Bateman. So you're going to see some games. One positive note for me, 12 personnel. I wanted Isaiah Likely to go on the field way more than wide receiver 3. He did just that. I think he failed. He had about 50-some, 60-some snaps, 66%. I think Mark Andrews, 50-some percent. Mark Andrews like 60-some%. So we seen Zay, Rashad, Likely, and Mark on the field all the damn time. But respectfully, as a football fan, as a defensive coordinator, where's your lack of concern when you're looking at those pass catching options? It's not no real concern. That's why I say it's literally no concern. So therefore, you can do whatever you want to do. You can call whatever you want to call. You can send pressure. You can send blitzes. You can play man. You can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever.
Yeah, especially when they get pressure with they didn't have the blitz to get pressure. Chris Jones was breaking everything in the middle.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
so who was he picking on? Who was that line?
Hey, he lined up about 50% of the time outside. He was going to Stanley. He was going to the right tackle. He was going inside to Falele as well. He was everywhere.
He was beating them niggas too, like one versus two.
And I shouted out to Sean Warden because he was beating them on the inside too. He was getting to him. He had a few great pressures.
And then we swapped linemen in the next second or third drive of the game. Like, it was just that bad.
Chris was gassed that last drive too. Was he even in?
He was gassed, but he came in the last 2 plays.
Yeah. So the big play, the big play to Likely,
that nigga was acting all fucking game.
Oh, no, it wasn't Likely. The big play to Bateman, he was actually out. He was out on that play, and then he came back for the last 2 goal line stands. What was the argument between you and Wes? Which play was that? Were you guys talking about?
Rashad Bateman. It was like a deep post, like toward the middle of the field.
It was up the left sideline.
Yeah, and Lamar threw it to the left, like he
threw
didn't get a chance to make a play.
Deeper and out of bounds.
D-Mac, while you pulling that up, can you talk about you were about to say something? You might have forgot it when you were like
about Monken.
Yeah.
There was a safety on top, and he had a DB like literally lockstep with him. So, but go ahead to Ari's question.
Yeah, you're good. I don't know if Monken is a good offensive coordinator. Like I think he did fine last year, but I don't know if he's a good one. But there's nothing necessarily that I look at Monken and say I'm going to hang my hat on as far as an offensive fundamentals. So I think that there's still a jury to be out on if he is a good game planner. Obviously, last night not his best work, but I do think that there is still the extreme limitation as far as the weapons and offensive line, as you guys just spoke about. There may not be enough for him to work with to get a good gauge on it. But I just was saying that I don't know if we know for sure if it's a good one or not.
So if you tap a guy's head now, that's roughing the passer. Madubuike didn't even. It wasn't no helmet-to-helmet contact. It was no knee contact.
Yeah, that was weak to me.
His hand
that was weak.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you can't tap somebody's helmet.
I mean, I think the letter of the law is just like any contact above.
Yeah, that it's any contact to the head or neck area. I don't particularly like it. I think there should be some wiggle room there. We've been victimized by it, but on that one,
I ain't gonna lie, Ed. If we go through this man's career and we do what the Carolina Panthers did to Cam, to Lamar, I'm not gonna never forgive these
I've been asking for a star wide receiver.
I'm not gonna never forgive these motherfuckers, y'all. I swear on everything I love. If they do this shit, I'm not gonna ever forgive them.
Lamar said it a couple of weeks ago in that little interview, like y'all banking on me, but I'm banking on y'all too. Like, y'all trust me, can I trust y'all? And I think that was like a little mini sign, like, give me an option, give me a true, give me a real threat. I think that was what he was trying to say. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is, bro. Obviously, we like what we seen from Likely. I think he's gonna have a better season going forward, probably than Mark.
And that motherfucker Mark Andrews, he owe us $80 motherfucking million. Cause where the fuck was he at last night?
This is a terrible overreaction.
Yeah. Thank you, AJ, for slandering Mark Andrews, because I did want to make that point specifically. Mark will be fine. We've done a good job in the past as far as limiting him. We put extra eyes on him on a consistent basis in the
I
middle
said
of the
that,
field to
D-Mac.
make sure he didn't.
My
know
all
what he
pro
said.
$80 million tight end needs to perform better.
He's
never played well
but
against
they
us. He's
always,
never played
they
well
always
against us.
key in. I was
Yeah.
just about to say they always key in on him before. Literally, AJ, I saw this stat today. Before yesterday's game, over 5 games, Mark Andrews had 21 yards against the Chiefs. They just do that nigga well. They know that's who Lamar is gonna want to go to. They know that's his safety blanket, and they take it the fuck away. It's okay. Like let's not do that, because if we want to get into who didn't show up last night, again, I'm bringing it back. Lamar was 1-8 in the red zone. 1-8.
Can we look at those throws? Can we see those red zone throws? Like
I can pull
Somebody
up the
pull
red
that
zone
shit
throws.
up.
I just pulled up the Rashad Bateman
Yeah,
ones. so
yeah, I
forget
will
about
agree.
it.
share your screen whenever you're ready. Share your screen whenever you're ready.
Blanketed.
Yeah.
Mark was blanketed, y'all. I'm just pissed. That's all.
Give it
Everybody
another
calm
I
down.
we
few
know
weeks.
we
Now,
know
the
you
nigga,
upset,
the
AJ.
nigga's
We
sneaking
just
it up
trying to.
against like
Next
the
week is
fucking.
whatever, Ed, but the 3 games after that.
Yeah, the 3 games after that is like.
All right, can y'all see it?
Yo,
Yeah.
when that likely play came back, I took that Don Julio off the top of my refrigerator.
Is this the Rashad play first?
This is the Rashad D post.
Okay. Yes. Let me
And
see.
we'll be
this.
able to see both angles.
Hey,
could've
D-Man,
sworn it
you
was-
should have
it was a
saw how I
lot-
picked up
Ooh,
that
hold
Don
on.
Julio, bro. After that unlikely play came back
Look,
for the
but,
toe.
but look at that. Look at that space by the 10-yard line. Any good? Well, not because he's a good.
Nah. Lamar could have made that throw.
You gotta give him an
No
opportunity to
bad.
get his
Wait,
hands
do
on the
that.
ball.
That ball. If he better ball placement and he could have made the catch.
That's a catch. It's too much space. Look at that.
There's way too much space in that area, bro. Lamar could have
That's
easily
a
put that
terrible
ball in a
throw,
way better
yo.
spot.
I don't even know what he even looking at right there.
Terrible throw, bro.
Yo,
That's a
that
terrible
throw is atrocious.
That remind me of the one that he missed on likely in the end zone.
That's
Yeah,
not
I mean
considered.
Bateman has a step
That
there.
was Derek
Obviously,
Carr. That's a dot.
That's not considered red
No,
zone,
the
though,
fuck
right?
it
'Cause that wasn't a
is. No, I'm
25.
not doing
That
the
wasn't-
Niggas
that
said
wasn't a-
Derek Carr.
Don't
No, I
feed
mean,
that shit.
That's Joe
Lamar could
Burrow,
have made a
that's
better
a
throw
dot.
there.
But that's not
That was
considered red
Derek
zone.
Carr.
That's
That's
not
a
considered
dot.
red zone, right?
No. I'm gonna pull up the red zone
Okay.
snaps here in a second.
All right, you gotta get that hit at your heart.
Is this all 22?
I will keep it exactly
Yeah,
where the
this
fuck
is,
it
yo,
is.
I was. Let me tell you, what's it called, Ev? I was so happy when I looked on NFL Pro this morning that all 22 was already in here. I was like, let's
This
go,
shit look-
baby.
this shit
Damn,
look-
already
this shit looks
crazy.
I've been
sweet.
cutting my shit in. I've been cutting my shit and put it on Twitter. I'm so happy. Let me go ahead and
Yo, how the fuck did he
So
miss
you
Bateman by 15 yards like that?
Yeah, bro. Ain't giving no opportunity to make a play on the ball, bro. That shit's sad. That's the love hate with coming Lamar, bro. You gotta accept them bad throws, man. Like
That throw in the red zone when he missed Zay Flowers, that was just terrible.
he missed Zay Flowers. There was a miscommunication.
And that play that he
Ev,
threw,
even
he
if
threw
it is
he threw
miscommunication
a
on
hot- he
Zay's
threw a
part,
hot-
the nigga is open.
threw a
Why the
hospital-
fuck open?
Yeah, I have to so he stepped up into the pocket because Chris Jones on the outside. He
Obviously,
also,
and y'all left fucking Justice Hill out there to
Right.
try and defend fucking.
and he threw a hospital ball to Isaiah Likely, man.
yeah, that's a bad throw. Yeah, the likely one with the I didn't like
All
that.
right.
If he would have threw it a little bit lower,
Which one is this?
that would have been.
Yeah,
a touchdown.
I agree, Mookie.
He threw it.
I-
too
I
high.
is this
think they're. Yeah, so these are going to be the red zone cut-ups. I think there's
Okay.
going to be some scrambles in here, but obviously we'll.
So 1 for 8. All right, let's see these 8 throws. This is 1. Okay.
Y'all was killing us in the flat.
It was 0 for 7 after that?
Likely had
Like,
about damn
giving
near
that up.
10 catches in the flat.
So you started 1 for 1 and was 0 for 7. Okay.
We didn't get a lot of pressure there. I say that much.
Oh, it shows multiple.
So they always show the same play from both angles.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does get kind of annoying, but more than anything, I know we're watching these plays, but gosh, I won't.
Damn, bro,
I agree with.
I ain't get that right there, bro.
Wait, what y'all mean? I didn't run that back. What y'all mean? I don't get that. What y'all want him to do?
Stand in the pocket, trust your offensive
I don't
line.
get that,
Like,
bro.
what
I
are
ain't
you
gonna lie.
stepping up?
They
for?
were the O line was
Are you
holding up.
serious?
The O
You
line
gotta
was
stand in
holding
the
up. He had
pocket.
wings.
Let me see the other angle of that again, D-Mac.
Come on, run that back again.
Okay.
Jump pass though, like what the fuck?
I mean, the jump pass. Like, look
Like
at
the
this.
line held up.
Who's open?
They had
Who's
a little bit of
open?
time.
Rewind that back for this angle, please. Can y'all please tell me who's open when y'all told me something y'all didn't get that? Let me see this.
Nigga,
Who's
fuck
open?
being
Hold on,
open.
throw it
that
back.
shit like that,
Run
like
it
I
that.
got you.
Who's open, y'all? Please tell me. Not one person that's open.
They're gonna say Justice. but he's not really open.
Yeah, the nigga on
No,
the
he
flats.
wasn't
The
open.
nigga on the flats.
And I told you, no,
The nigga on the
nobody's
flats is
open.
why. If that's Joe Burrow, he throwing it to the nigga in the flats.
All right.
Bro, y'all gotta
Nigga,
stop.
stop
Next
out
play,
there.
bro.
Joe
Please,
Right
Burrow.
there,
next
right there.
play,
He
bro.
open in the
Bro,
flats.
comedian pressure. He has to
Because
step into the
Mookie,
pocket.
he's not open
He's
worth
open in
anything.
the flats.
No, he's not. You're not
Yo,
listening.
that flat route is
I'm
not
saying
open,
Yes,
worth
he is.
bro.
anything.
You check it to the
That
flats.
bro, you're okay.
No, that's
Or
good
or
defense.
if
That's
you
good
look
defense.
at
That
bro,
flat's not
what
open. That's good defense by 35. That's why. He's
and
looking at Lamar.
and more than anything, yeah, I think it's more so like people get caught up with, well, you can complete a pass there. Absolutely, you can complete
yes,
a pass
you live
there.
to fight
But
another
what
down.
to
If
what
nobody,
to
I
what?
would rather for you to complete that play in the flats than just to
We
move
don't
up
even know what the
straight into the
situation
pocket
I
and try
was.
to
was. We
make
I,
a
don't
I
know
play.
if
was.
that was
it's
the
20
end.
it's
Nah, I
21
think it was
seconds left
better.
We
in the
don't know
half.
what situation that
It's
was.
21 seconds left in the half, and it's 2nd and 1 for the record. So it's not necessarily something where, and they didn't have any timeouts, so you don't want to
Exactly.
necessarily
That's
get
not
Oh
the
yeah,
caught
you're
in
not
play.
gonna
that.
That's
do
not
that.
the
Yeah, but
play.
you could have dumped it off to the
No,
flats and he
Mookie,
would have
that's
ran
But
not
out
you
of
the
don't
play.
bounds.
want to
That would have been
necessarily
That's
do
not
Well,
that
the
that's
because
play.
you're
gonna run
trying to
out the
take shots
clock,
in
and
the
you
end
ain't got no
you
zone.
could have
Yeah,
time.
dumped you could have
yeah.
dumped it
You know, we
you
trying
could
to
have
take
dumped
shots
it
at the
you
end
could
zone
have
at that
dumped it
point,
to the
though.
you could have dumped it to the flats and he could have ran out of bounds and boom. That's the extra play to get you an extra down to be able to
But the
convert
thing
And
it.
if he
is,
doesn't get
though,
out of
like,
bounds,
yeah, if he doesn't get
He's
out of
going to get
bounds,
out
your
of
clock is
bounds.
still
Like, come
running.
on,
And
bro.
then
Bro,
You
two,
got number 35 who's playing the flats right now. He's playing a curl flats. He's
bro,
playing
you
the
don't know what can happen.
no,
We
he's
saw,
not
he's,
playing
he's
that.
yes
35
he
was looking at
is.
Lamar. He's looking at Lamar eyes and playing both. He
Yes,
knows
he's
Hill.
playing the
He knows
flats, but
Hill.
but
Yeah, go ahead.
the right
bro,
throw
we
the right throw to make is to the
saw a play. You don't know
35
that. You
God, I
don't
promise
know
you,
yes
as
he
soon as
that.
is.
he
He's
would,
playing
I
curl
promise you,
flats.
as
We,
soon as he would have threw it
bro,
to Hill, 35 would have turned. He
bro.
been
I,
in
what I
bounds,
And
what I
bro.
will say is
plus,
I
you never
understand
counted for. You saw
saying to
March
throw
literally
it to the
trip on a
flats,
third
but
down earlier in the
given
like
yeah
at a different point in the
given
game. You don't know what's gonna happen, bro.
I understand saying throw it to the flats, but given the actual time and score and situation that you're in, you're taking shots into the end zone there.
Yeah, like,
Hill
come
No,
at
you're
on.
best
not.
is getting you 2 yards and then getting out of bounds. That is not necessarily what you are doing.
No,
This is why
it's all
they ended up picking a
opportunity.
field goal here, DMAC, right?
DMAC, it's
Yes,
Hey,
it
opportunity
is.
cost,
Ed,
bro. It's
It's
all
not
can
worth
we
it, Jordan.
go to
Bro.
that pick route?
Keep
Can we
going.
go to that route on 4th and
D-Mac
3
showing all.
where
D-Mac showing all.
I'm showing all
Nelson
the red
Aguilar? I
zones.
DMAC,
just
Showing
gotta
all.
who's it, KJ?
no,
We're gonna
I
get
just
to
want to
it.
see that 4th and 3 with Nelson Aguilar
Yeah,
where he
DMAC
I
sharing
think
the screen.
D-Mac showing all
Yeah,
the
we
red
can.
zones, bro. I mean, yeah, the red zone 3.
I can show that one afterwards, though.
To a
So
bad play call.
yeah, I gotta see that one, bro. Cause I want to say something, but I don't want to be wrong. I just want to see that play one more
Is
time.
this a different play now?
Yeah, this is a new play.
Okay, it's a new play. Yeah, it's a new play. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah,
So
that's
that's
a
the
good
Leo
defense.
Chanel
Good
where
defense.
he just erased it, and that would have been
Lamar
the
took his
Hill, and that
time.
probably
Lamar
would have
took
been
his time.
touchdown.
Lamar was patient. It's good defense. Good playing the ball.
Yeah.
Is that 54?
Somebody
That's
still
his name?
counting?
That is Leo Chanel.
Yeah,
Yes.
he had a good game yesterday. I like
That was
him.
Carl
He had a good
Office.
game. What year is he in?
He's our 3rd-year linebacker. Him and Karloff. 56 and 54. White boys with some arm sleeves.
I was like, my dad was like, who was that? Carl Office, I think.
So this is a new play.
Pressure again. Now y'all gonna say that's his fault though, right?
Yeah, somebody got their
Let me
ass.
see
Stop
it.
acting like that,
Let me see
Ed.
it.
No, I'm being serious though. Like
No,
that's
you're
pressure.
This was one of those Tershawn Wharton where he just killed Linderbaum. Yeah.
That was just the O line falling apart. Yeah.
If they hold Isaiah,
Bro,
for
it's just
show
Lamar
me again,
is
is
not
Isaiah
good
likely
enough,
open?
bro. He's just not good.
Yeah, I was literally about to go back and look at it because I
Yeah, I
didn't
think
see that on the
he had a couple more seconds. Isaiah likely open, I think, in the back end.
Let's see.
That's too long to develop. It would have been too long.
Yeah, no.
That's good coverage.
Took too long to develop.
Nothing was there anyway.
Bro, am I bugging? What the fuck was the right guard doing?
Yo, our right guard was ass.
Who
What
is
he
that?
doing?
That's Falele.
Bro,
freaking-
it's like he didn't even blocking it.
Falele
He was
is
getting beat
ass,
like a
bro.
drum, bro.
Y'all know what I call him? I call him Cinder Block Falele. Cause that
He wanted
motherfucker
a
moves
bad
slow as shit
bloodline.
off
He
the
not the
line.
real bloodline.
That didn't.
He's
Yeah,
Solo
he didn't.
Sikoa.
He tried to help the right tackle, and he didn't even help him effectively. So that was not a great scenario.
Funny, bro. All right, this is a new
I
play.
call him Quicksand Falele because his feet look
All right,
like
so
they
this is
in
a
quicksand
scramble.
when the
This
ball
isn't
is
a
there.
pass attempt.
Immediate have to step in.
Damn.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
This little thing really being on the screen is really fucking me up.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
He called her beta. See what I'm saying? Like everybody too friendly calling her babe, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. No funny.
Pay
No
attention to the
funny.
screen.
She got too many friends.
What y'all talking?
All right, this is another pass attempt. Here we go.
All right. So really, none of it was his fault yet. To be honest. Let's see.
Right. Thank you.
You said what?
Kenny, that's not your bag. Stop.
Pressure had to move.
Leo doing a good job spying him again. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just like.
That's what you
All
do.
right,
Ain't
so
nothing
we're
up
not
to
we're
my
not
guy.
gonna
Nigga
learn
like Lamar,
anything
but
here.
When
So-
Lamar first read not there, he gonna resort into scrambling, bro.
Well, yeah, because he's a really good scrambler that creates a lot of plays
and
with
he's
his legs.
he's not a good he's not a good.
Yeah,
interception
but
quarterback.
yo, who's
There's
whoever's
nobody
talk-
open to
hold on,
throw
hold on, yo,
to.
whoever's
It
talking,
doesn't
tell me what's
matter.
open.
Nah,
Hold,
AJ,
He's
he
not
don't
a
like
good
hold on,
Lamar.
interception
yo.
quarterback.
Hold
AJ,
on,
he
yo.
don't like Lamar.
Whoever
He
is
don't like
talking
Lamar,
with the
bro.
hoodie on, tell me who the fuck is open on that play.
AJ, he don't like Lamar, bro. He don't like
Isn't he
Lamar.
a
He's not a
big?
good
He's big
interception
I
before
want him
you.
to answer this question though. Who should he throw it to?
I'd have threw it at Zay Flowers.
Oh, he had answers.
Bro,
Yeah, that nigga's
you
drunk.
all
Yeah,
you all are playing fantasy land.
Zay
Next
Flowers
play,
is
bro.
wide
Yeah,
open,
like
bro.
y'all crazy,
This
bro.
His best
isn't
shot
this,
here in
this
this
is
Hold on,
body.
actually
run
like
it back.
I
this
Run
wanted
it
is
back.
this
to.
is a real life
Run it back.
thing.
If
D-Mac is
that's Joe
playing
Burrow,
on he's
that'd
playing on
have been white
0.5
in the
speed, by the way.
breadbasket, bro.
No,
That'd be
Yeah,
white in the
this
breadbasket.
is 0.5
and
speed.
I don't know if
this
they
how
know that.
Take
I
the snap.
like
Take the snap. Take the snap.
I try not to
Go
be
ahead,
that guy,
Wes.
but
Go ahead,
dag
Wes.
nabbit. If you've never played, and I'm not saying Mookie, I'm sure you have, but at the same time, it's like playing quarterback specifically, even if it doesn't have to be at a high level. It could be very low level. You don't even have to be a starter, whatever. You understand that these moments are not in the way you all break them down on film.
Yeah, but that's what separates the
Sure.
good and the great. Like
But
this
nigga,
Joe
you
Burrow.
said Joe Burrow.
Like
Joe
that
Burrow is
Joe
not
Burrow.
greater than
Yeah,
Lamar
Bro, you
Jackson.
love you
yes,
some
he
Joe
is. Joe
Burrow,
Burrow
bro.
No, he's
clears
not.
Lamar Jackson
Hold
as
on,
a passer.
calm down, Wes.
He
Calm
clears him
down.
as a
Calm
quarterback.
down for what? Joe Burrow
It-
hasn't done
this
half
is
the things that
Wes.
Lamar's
This
done.
the
He
thing.
got
Wes,
to a
this is
Super Bowl. Okay.
Wes.
His
Listen to Wes.
team accomplished
As
something
much as you
that
love Lamar,
Lamar's
Wes, you
team
gotta
hasn't
understand this,
accomplished.
Wes.
Let's start
He
hating.
Wes,
also
you gotta
had
understand
way
this.
better weapons than Lamar.
Wes, you gotta
Bro,
Every
y'all
understand
be
this.
nigga has
entertaining
Wes,
anybody,
Yeah,
bro. Can we
understand
watch
this.
yeah,
the
that
Joe
shit
Burrow?
is
I'd like
corny as
to.
fuck.
Can we
If
watch
When a
the
that
nigga
was
Joe
the
say
Burrow,
Joe
case,
bro?
Burrow
bro,
got
he
made
is
up.
lining that.
We
That
don't
shit
Can we
is
think.
watch
fucking
the film,
Zay
corny,
bro?
Flowers.
Can we get to the red zone
If
snaps?
they
I'll let
running
y'all
an
have this
inside
argument.
It's
route,
the
bro,
cafeteria,
All
by the way.
right, Mookie, we got you, game. We got you, game. We got you. We got you.
I want
Great,
to.
I'm
I
not
want
trying
Yo,
to
to
I'm
hear
get.
gonna
that
get
shit, bro. Like,
Samuel Jackson
No,
from
y'all, whoever
Jingle
dropped,
Bob,
no,
boy. He
whoever
say
dropped,
Joe
no, y'all
Burrow,
don't
Joe
gotta drop,
Burrow,
bro.
Joe
Y'all don't
Burrow.
gotta drop, bro.
That wasn't me.
I
that
want
was
to
It's
me.
get.
not
I
I
don't
me.
want.
even have
I
those
want
Like,
you to have
videos.
I'm
this
trying
discussion
to.
later on.
Like,
My
what's up?
only
What's
point
the point
here
of
is
having this shit on the screen that we ain't gonna watch it,
Mookie,
gang?
come back up
if
here, bro. Y'all don't gotta
if you want.
drop, bro. Y'all
He
don't
might
gotta
have
drop.
dropped. He might have.
I don't know. If you want to have a difficult throw here to Mark Andrews down the seam, that's your only option, and that's not easy necessarily, but that's your only
He
option.
catching it over
There's
Nick
nobody.
Bolton, bum ass though.
Yeah, he did, and there's nobody for real open here. It's just one of those plays in which we had good coverage, and he tried to make something happen and didn't. In my
D-Mac,
opinion,
don't y'all play Joe Burrow next week?
we do play Joe Burrow next
I
week.
can't wait to see the all 22 on that. Whoever is the dick rider on Joe Burrow,
Yo,
please
no
give
D
me
word,
D-Mac.
yo.
D-word, AJ, come on, man.
My fault, yo.
New
My
play,
fault.
new play. It's new play.
I just want him to
No,
be
this
here
is
next week for the all 22 breakdown.
Yeah, get ready. 14-hour show Monday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one on Monday because this is.
All right, this is another scramble here.
I can't wait for the overreactions. You should do an overreaction segment on Monday F.
Overreaction segment bet.
Look though. That's the
Oh,
only thing I'm gonna say though, man. I fuck with y'all boys, man. Y'all know that. Real ones. I fuck with all y'all, bro. I fuck with all y'all, bro. I just hope and pray.
Yes, I ain't saying that, by the way. I ain't saying that.
that 9 get the same bill. That's all I ask for,
Terrible,
bro.
bro.
We can
Yeah,
break
you're
down the
lame.
film. We
Yeah,
can
you're
do
lame.
everything, bro. We can do everything, but just, you feel me? Just keep that in mind, bro.
You hope you get the same what?
Bill. He said
Bail.
Bill.
Excuses.
Lamar terrible.
I don't
What
get
bail
what do
we
you
giving
want?
Lamar?
Joe Burrow is
I
a
just
really
don't-
good
Bill.
quarterback. Lamar Jackson's a great quarterback. I don't know what you want. Like, what do you want to say about Joe Burrow?
He said that it dropped. Well, now he up here still.
Okay, so never mind. All right,
No,
this is the
this was a
I've been
terrible
listening,
move.
I just don't understand
We
why
lost and
consider
Lamar
hating.
missed throws, bro.
This
We
was a
not
terrible
giving him
miss.
no bail.
The pocket is clean. He's got to deliver that ball.
Gotta deliver remember that.
He's got to make this throw.
He threw it way high. It should have been
in
low.
fairness, like he's late on this as well. I think he's a hair late because that ball should be out.
Yeah.
The ball should have been out.
And this what separates the elite to the. This is good.
Hey, is he good though? Is he good though? Is Likely good though?
Yeah, Likely's cool. He almost ended Likely's season on that.
Man, I thought he separated.
Like,
who
do y'all
think?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. Who do they think this dude is?
But so here's the thing. Jordan. We got to get to the last one.
Now this
people will be like,
why y'all talk about how bad that fit between Derek?
He's not trusting his eyes. That's about not trusting.
We already talked about that.
It was there. He's got to release, like, just let the ball go.
Like Joe don't got some of the most inexplicable picks we ever seen, like from a game to game. But like,
bro, Jordan, I've been telling them Joe Burrow's the most bad quarterback in the league.
What the heck?
That was so inaccurate.
For real.
Leave 9 out of it, bro. Leave 9 out of it, bro. Nobody's speaking on that.
I think your fan mate brought him into
talking
it,
about.
Chaz.
No one brought it.
Damn, bro. I didn't bring him up.
Your fan mate, I think.
Yo, it's another
nigga. I ain't said nothing the whole time. I literally ain't said nothing the whole time,
We're
bro.
not talking about you. It's another nigga on here bringing up
Your fan mate, Tess.
Bro, we don't know him, bro.
So obviously, I do want to point out.
I don't do that shit with BJ.
Can you slow the speed up on that one though?
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now.
Is this the play right here that he said this was supposed to be for Bateman?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yo, he was delusional, bro.
This is the play.
Lamar was delusional, bro. Don't believe him.
Yeah, what does he talk like? I'm dead looking.
No. He's thinking Bateman's going to shoot, like Bateman's going to break that. I don't know what the fuck he was
That's
thinking.
Chris Jones, bro. I think that's on.
Bro, this play right here is on Lamar. No doubt, like no.
Like,
100%.
What do you
fuck is he
think
doing?
Bateman's going to do right here?
Oh, okay. But this is okay. So if this play is supposed to be to Bateman, then this is god awful route design, or Zay did something he wasn't supposed to. Because I wish I had a draw I could do it. So Bateman is coming across here, obviously underneath, and then he's going to do the little kind of fake drag to the post type of route you've seen before. But you can't run Zay Flowers across the back of the end zone and also have that route. It doesn't work unless you're in a confined space. So if it's to Bateman and that's the route, then Bateman obviously stops short on it. But also, I don't know why Zay is running that route as well. So something in that route combination doesn't work if it's truly the Bateman.
Can I see what they had Mark on? And I hear you, but can I see what they had Mark on?
He's a little short.
Yeah, he's on that
route. Oh,
they running a post. He's running a post.
But you can't run a post and the drag post. Like that doesn't work. They're going to end up in the same
space
place.
is right there. Yeah, same space.
Yeah, but the ball should have went. It should have been a well delivered ball to Zay.
Like, yeah, I mean, so that's the other thing about it.
He could have walked that. He dead could have. Y'all remember when Skip Bates used to meet Ryan Carson once? He's called a walking to him. Now I mean, somebody he could have walked that to Zay Flowers right there, bro. That's
so.
Crazy.
This is an example of what I talk about as far as you can see whatever you want to in Lamar Jackson. Because on this play, Chris Jones should have a sack. If it's any other quarterback, Chris Jones.
Wait.
That's why I said credit to Chris on. I gave more credit to Chris on this.
But so because Lamar Jackson is Lamar Jackson, he creates the opportunity to throw it to Zay Flowers, but he also misses the throw to Zay Flowers, and so he gets
out of
the
structure.
Other people said that Zay Flowers should have sat down in the middle of the field. He was mirroring this.
Why did show the play again, bro? Why did Patrick?
D-Mac, and you can correct me if I'm wrong because you break down this tape more weight and infinitely more than me, right? So isn't it something to be said for like what you would in theory expect him to do versus what he's actually doing?
Don't play
on the play. With
Zay
sitting with Zay sitting in the middle, because like okay, you can say you would expect him to, but like what about what he's actually doing on the play tells you that he's actually going to.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think he should have sat, to be honest with you, because I'll play it and I'll explain it as I do it. When you go into the structure of this play, and I don't know what's the route combination with Bateman and Zay, I don't know what's going on there, but Zay is running this obvious post in the back of the end zone, and by the time that he gets out of here, Lamar is already starting to escape the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So Lamar's going right, Zay is going to mirror him.
They're reading each other, yeah.
He's not going to stop.
So
that's why he keeps going.
Thank you.
So I don't get why people are saying that he should have.
Thank you. Thought I was tripping last night.
Why did Patrick show me that again though? Why did Patrick opt to not take Chris Jones when look at that? You guys are playing You guys are. That's three guys in front right there with Chris on the far right. Why did Patrick go in? That's what left Andrew on nobody. Look at that, D-Man. Andrew 72 was on nobody. All he had to do was shift over. That gives Lamar the time that he needs right there. 72 is going to end up blocking nobody.
Justice Hill bought Lamar a second. I'm be
because
real.
Patrick and Tyler is on the nose.
He bought him a second.
There we go. Now it's going to show the other one.
Look at 72 because of what 65
did. Yeah. And so this is where Steve Spagnuolo starts fucking with an offensive line when you get this deep into a game, because they half slide to the slot defender over here to the Lamar's left. You're gonna let me slow down? There you go. They half slide to Lamar's left because this DB right here just outside the goalpost is faking like he's gonna blitz. So Spagnuolo obviously sends these guys. So that causes Linderbaum to say, hey, we're going left. And that ends up, which again, going left, this right tackle should still stay outside because it's only a half slide, and he goes inside. But again, you have Leo mogged up over the, obviously the guard. So that's fucking with it. So this is where having a young, inexperienced offensive line that hasn't played together can destroy you.
If Patrick stays on the right side, which is Chris Jones, 77 can still take 54, and then Justice can block or chip block whichever one gets in first. Whichever one gets in first, that's Justice can still chip block. So instead of leaving just on the island, one-on-one with Chris Jones, forcing Lamar to step in. Now let me see that last likely throw real quick, please.
And that's the underrated part of this as well.
Hell yeah.
The pass blocking concepts were just so trash last night. Like, and again, I think it's fair to be critical of Lamar. Lamar could have played better on that last drive. Should have played better on that last drive. But at the same time, bro, they're creating problems for Lamar before the play even starts. Before the ball is even snapped, Lamar has 3 other problems pre-snap. And it's like, it shouldn't be that. Things should be so simplified, and Lamar should feel like, hey, I'm cool. I'm watching Lamar, bro. He had happy feet the entire last drive. Because the pocket, and there were times where he actually had a little bit more time than, like, I guess he felt internally. But who can blame him when my undersized running back is blocking the best D tackle left in the league for real since Aaron Donald retired? So it's like stuff like that. Monken, he has to be better. Harbaugh. Not really his job, but still, just some things to clean up. But like I said, I put out a tweet about y'all looking like first class, but the Chiefs looking like a private jet, like from top to bottom. And it's like both the luxury, but it's just levels. And it truly feels like the Ravens they always look unprepared going into those matchups. They look like they just look second class.
It might be kind of last night was kind of business class, Wes. They was kind of like
it really can't be understated.
It was really sloppy last night.
I thought that was you. I thought that was you that made that comment.
It really can't be understated. It can't be understated how amazing of a throw this is. Like it's about as perfect as you want to play. But it's one of those things, and not to go all any given Sunday where it's like, hey man, look, it's a game of inches. You're inches away from possibly having the 2-point conversion to erase everything that went wrong throughout the night and win the game. So,
hey, Lo, you notice how the Jay Woods music is just cogent analysis, bro? It's just nice, logical analysis. You see that? Keep that.
How do you feel about the comments from Hypebeast saying that, and it's for everybody, how do y'all feel about the Hypebeast comments that said that y'all go lenient on Lamar and that Dak would be getting destroyed if that was him?
If this was Dak Prescott,
because I do think like as much as there's explanations for what happened, there would be like I'm be for real. If this was Josh Allen, I would have started to show off Hayden. I would have dragged that nigga. I would still be dragging that nigga right now.
I mean,
because it's
do
just
that for Lamar though.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think it's just
all throughout the chat, and like,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Dak Prescott even takes his team down the field for us.
Bro, if Dak Prescott was in that game,
that's a lie. Come on, man.
I don't.
And that's the other thing. I think
that's not a lie to me.
Whoever posed that question,
yeah,
or said we were being lenient, the thing is, Josh Allen could be in the same position Lamar was in last night because he could keep them in the game. Dak Prescott,
Just can't.
they get killed in that game.
It's not
You're
happening.
not in that game if Dak Prescott is.
But I don't
If
think.
you
But I
put
don't.
if you
I
put
think
that
y'all are
offensive
looking.
line in front of
Wes, I
Dak,
think y'all are looking at it as like the whole game, right? And I think I don't want to speak for that person, but I would assume that the comment isn't about the whole game. It's just like in that situation, right? Regardless of how they both got down there, if that got them down there, whatever the fuck, right? Say they were both put in that situation, right? And Dak missed 2 opportunities to win the game for the Cowboys. I think that's what it is. Just if Dak missed 2 opportunities to win the game for the Cowboys the same way that Lamar did, I think people are saying just based off of that, forget the whole game aspect of it and everything else. It's that if Dak was in that situation and if he missed those 2 throws, they think that shit would be
Okay,
dragged
well, all right. Tell
a lot more.
Hype Beast. Tell Hype Beast come up here and talk about it. Tell him come up here and talk about it.
There's validity to that.
yeah, there is. And the thing about it is, it's like, again, I think Dak is a damn good quarterback.
Which I
and
also
he
think
gets
might be a
hated.
little bit of Tez's point too. But I don't want to speak for Tez because he's here.
I think he gets hated on a lot, and I think that he is a damn good quarterback. But I cannot emphasize enough. If you put that offensive line in front of any non-alien quarterback, non-Josh Allen, non-Lamar Jackson type of guy, they're getting killed back there because we were back there all the time. Their offensive line did not know what to do with our blitz packages. They damn sure couldn't block our interior guys and Chris Jones recognized up and down the line. So it's the long and short of it of Lamar Jackson's a great quarterback. Dak is a damn good quarterback. There are ways in which Dak could have helped in the quick game and pre-snap that Lamar Jackson isn't as good at. But ultimately speaking, Lamar Jackson created more plays and was able to keep them in the game in ways in which other mortal quarterbacks generally won't. And that's the reality of the situation. What about Joe Burrow? I didn't even say Joe Burrow's name.
I think he's saying like Joe Burrow would have.
If guys want shit to be spoken on,
Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. I don't know what he.
No, the Ravens do not have the worst O-line in the NFL.
But to D-Mac, if I may, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
We do this, Joe Burrow, and I know you're not the one doing it. But for the people who are super Burrow, he gets it done. Burrow gets it done with his cast of characters. Don't omit that part of it. Don't leave that out. You all aren't saying, like, I don't think anyone with the brain like that is actually functioning feels like Joe Burrow gets this done with Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman. And
now you understand?
I think Zay is good.
I agree.
But come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Well, I'll say this, Wes. I don't think you can be like super confident that he does. He could, right? Because I think people think he's a talented quarterback. But I don't think people are hella confident saying like, "Oh, fuck yeah, he do." You know,
those quarterbacks are just.
I don't know if he do. I don't know if he don't, man. But
exactly, it's not going to be the same level of confidence as if you give him fucking T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. Am I right?
Wes, those quarterbacks are just much better constructed. They're much better in pre-post. They're much better processors. They're way more.
He made this comment.
Like they're gonna get it done with Zay Flowers. I don't think they miss that throw with in the pocket.
Okay, so let's talk about the last time. Wait, hold on, Ev, time out. Hold on a second. Let me just say this.
I don't think he misses a lot. I don't think he misses Isaiah like that.
Let's talk about the last time that Joe Burrow had a bad offensive line. He was playing us. He was facing the same DBs because they were the same rookie DBs. Chris Jones was out there, and what happened?
What year are you talking about?
He had T. Higgins, he had Jamar Chase, and what happened? He threw 2 picks, and he put up less than 20 points.
What year are you talking about?
2022.
Against who?
Us.
Damn.
Joe Burrow made the game-winning. What are you talking about?
You might have put it out of your memory, but you lost that game.
Not put it out your memory.
What I'm talking about? Are you talking about the playoffs?
In the 2022 AFC Championship game, Joe Burrow had a bad offensive line. He had Jamar Chase. He had T.
He's a new Joe Burrow fan.
You brought up 2022. Then you bought the Ravens. Then you bought up Chiefs. So I don't know what team you're talking about. You got to go.
I didn't bring up the Chiefs.
No,
it is only 122.
He said the last time that Joe Burrow played them with a bad O-line. What happened?
Yeah, and Joe Burrow.
Facts gave that nigga amnesia.
Joe Burrow was even when he had some bad throws, Joe Burrow was still able to process much better than what Lamar ever did, though. And plus, you can sit there and make an
Now you
argument.
changing
You
the
can sit there.
combo.
Hold
You
on.
told me
You
he
can sit
makes
there.
that
You can
throw.
sit there. You
Now
can
it's
sit
Yeah,
there.
about three
You
snaps.
can
no
sit
way,
there and
no
make.
way you
Hold
said,
on.
in no way
You
you
can
said
sit
even if he
there.
makes some
Hold on.
bad throws,
You
it's
can
an
sit
aside,
there.
bro.
You can sit there and make an argument that the nigga got robbed in that goddamn game too as well.
All right,
What did he get robbed by? He
Look
threw
at the
2
comment.
interceptions.
Look
on,
at the
bro.
Yeah,
comment.
Yeah,
one of
it's
the
time
hold
to
on.
move.
One of the interceptions. Hold on. One of the interceptions was
Yeah,
a
let's
jump
You
move
ball.
may have to
on,
scroll
I
up a
think
y'all.
little
one of the
bit.
interceptions was
This
a jump
combo
ball to
not
T.
going
Higgins,
well.
and the other interception was batted.
You might have to scroll up a little bit.
Yeah, that he shouldn't have
Niggas put
thrown
in
it
the
into
chat.
double
Okay, so my
coverage. That's
point.
wait. You want to talk about making bad reads? He threw it into double coverage and got
bringing
picked
up
off.
hold on. You bringing up Joe Burrow losing a game against the Chiefs when Joe Burrow statistically, from an overall game perspective, has always performed much better against the Chiefs defense. This is not fiction. This is not
He's
emotion.
performed
Those are
much better.
facts. The thing about Lamar
performed much
Jackson
better than who?
is that
He's
like
performed
you
much better
keep on
than who?
saying that he creates plays out of structure and stuff like that,
He's
but we talking
performed
about
much
in
better than
structure.
who?
Can he process much better than them? Is he more accurate than
You
most
still
better
not
than
answering
them?
my
Can he put
question.
the ball in places where the receiver can go
Let him
catch
rock out. Let
the
him rock
ball
out.
better than him? And that's something that he doesn't do
Niggas
to the
said,
likes
is
of
this
Joe
the
Burrow.
goods version
He
of the
doesn't.
bank?
Look, it's always about taking it what the defense give you. It's always about going through your progression, going through
I
find
hear
gaps
more cliches and
throughout
football
the
talk
zone
than any
You
of the
coverage.
sports,
cannot
bro.
use that yesterday's game. You
Allen and
cannot use
Lamar
yesterday's
doesn't
game by what you're
compare to
saying,
like
bro.
Joe Burrow.
You cannot use that game for what you're saying yesterday because it was constant pressure in the backfield, Mookie. So if he's going through drives where the pocket is not collapsing, or he has that time in the world, which you're referring to, where he can go through the progression, which you're referring to, I'm pretty sure you'll see him deliver.
So if you have pressure, right, and you see that they're blitzing, right, you see a nigga on the outside, you see what you got to do is you got to adjust to that pre-snap. You got to change up their play, and you got to be like, okay, if they're blitzing, if they're sending all out and they're playing cover 2 man, right, or they're playing one single high safety, right. You got to be able to adjust against that. If you play one single high safety,
can I respond back?
If you play one single high safety to a player of a caliber like Joe Burrow, he's touched towards you.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm not speaking on Joe Burrow. Can I respond back to one thing that you said? What if it wasn't blitz? It was just pressure from the D line. What about that? You want to still address?
Okay, so if it's pressure by the D line, you gotta be able to get the ball out quick. That's some of the great quarterbacks do. You get the ball out quick.
And why do you think? Why do you think Zay Flowers had 6 or 7 receptions with limited yards, 37 yards, or whatever the case may be? A lot of that shit was unders. Like a lot of that shit was quick screens.
Yeah, but most
likely, like that's why you think that happened.
Yeah, but most of the things were because the Chiefs was giving up those flats. Like when they were like literally like playing like over the top, and like they were giving up the flats in key situational things, right? That's when Lamar was able to get the ball out quick. But I'm talking about when they were playing single high safety and they were sitting and they were like pressuring Lamar and he held the ball too long, or his feet would be too happy, like that Chris Jones sack, right? The fact that he had to step up against that, bro, is something that you just as a quarterback you throw the ball out, bro. You throw the ball out.
Do you know what you're looking at?
No, just let it rock.
Chris Jones got beaten like a drum.
Let it rock.
Yeah, but okay, if Chris Jones is sending pressure,
just let him get it out, bro.
Lineman off the release, right? And Lamar steps up, right? And he had the ball on, so he was trying to wind up the throw while cocking it all the way back. Like his mechanics was just off on that play, which led to a fumble. Those are things that you have
D-Mac, you hear the
ball out your hands.
Can you show me that Chris Jones phone? Can you show me that Chris Jones?
Hey man, all I'm
It's
gonna say
the only time I'm entertaining. I'm done after this.
All I'm gonna say is this: we lost the game. I don't give Lamar whatever bail niggas is talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck.
He
I started the show by saying he missed 5 to 6 throws that I wish that he would have got back. And niggas talking about some giving him bail, like huh?
It's the tone around the conversation. That's it. I get the nigga.
Led by y'all though, like y'all leading this convo.
Yeah, it's Ravens fans like me and Ed in general. We not giving this nigga bail.
If the NFL
he fucking missed.
If they rated this man the number one ranked quarterback in the league, he held to that standard.
Quarterbacks is not.
Oh my God! Don't bring up that NFL 100 list, please.
They rated him the number one ranked quarterback.
They shouldn't have. We understand that the list is bullshit.
Okay, well I'm saying that his peers think he's the best quarterback.
You still right there, then nigga.
So if you're the best quarterback,
I'm bringing up the NFL top 100 list where they fill out their top 20, and then the NFL themselves makes a list of 100.
All I said was, let me see Lamar red zone throws. That's it. I didn't give no excuse at all.
This is the play right here.
It's the tone of the conversation. Yeah, can we move to the Eagles Packers preview? Don't you gotta go play something?
Single high safety right here. This is cover one. Look at this. Chris Jones gets. You wanted
Chris
to throw
Jones
that ball.
Yeah, I'm good off. Yeah, I'm good off you,
snap.
Mookie. I'm good off you, Mookie. Hold on.
So,
No.
wait.
That time I'm using the mute.
What the fuck is Mookie watching?
That time I'm using the mute button. Mookie, I'm good off you, gang. I'm good off you. I'm Mookie. I'm
Hold on. Show the play and say what he said.
He said that Lamar Jackson was holding the ball too long and cocking it back to throw the ball.
Yep.
And that's why he got sacked. Not because Chris Jones is a fucking monster.
Take off right there, motherfucker. Look at him. Look at him. Tell his ass take off. He took off any other time. Take off right there. Take off.
Dictate a body, please. Shush.
Hey, I'm with Tiness. Speak your mind, right, Ed? Everybody's welcome, right, Ed? Although Mookie,
I want to, because I think it's important to understand something here.
I enjoy it.
Mookie done lost his damn mind. He ain't speaking shit.
The snap happened at 10 seconds. Chris Jones has his arm on Lamar Jackson at 13 seconds. That is a normal, time period of saying, hey, if that guy beats this guy that quickly, then something went wrong on the offensive line. But it's Lamar Jackson's fault. I don't understand.
No, but you make that ball. I got it.
Hey, D-Mac. Joey B releasing that. Joey B not let that happen.
Any other true thoughts on the game yesterday?
Well, BJ, can you come in here and defend Joe Burrow better than Mookie did?
Any thoughts on the game yesterday? Any true thoughts on the game? Anybody didn't get to speak on it? 27-20.
We lost, and I'm not giving Lamar no excuses. We lost.
Anybody else that didn't speak on it want to chime in on it? Fraudin, Mookie, Ted.
Man, Lamar ass. Fuck him.
Cool. Anybody else?
No Super Bowl for bro.
Anybody else?
Nah, not for real, bro. I don't
Speak
think.
on what? Lamar?
You doing a weekend
Lamar.
Sunday?
Hold on. My bad. Tez, go ahead. I did want to show AJ that fourth down play real quick. I'll show him that fourth down play.
Yeah, I just wanted to see like, am I tripping? Because Nelson Aguilar's stupid ass, if he goes straight up the field, he's scoring a touchdown.
Well, they're running an RPO, so they're not doing that.
Yeah,
he's not going to go up the field. Because
but that was a hell of a stuff, by the way, bro.
That's all pro Trent McDuffie. That's all pro Trent McDuffie.
What in the fuck is Aguilar doing?
That ain't Christian. That ain't Christian
Okay,
Gonzalez.
wait, hold on. Okay, so let's talk about this play.
That ain't Trayvon Diggs.
Obviously, you see. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all missed the point of that Chris Jones fumble. The thing is that he stepped up in the pocket when there was literally no space to be able to step up when Chris Jones is draped up to him. That is a play that.
So he should have stepped back there where Chris Jones was running and get ran over.
No, you should throw the ball away. You're not supposed to step up.
Inside of the pocket. You can't throw the ball away.
Wouldn't that be intentional grounding?
Chris Jones
You're not throwing the ball away.
They were Mookie. They're running Mookie. They're running a route concept where there's a deep dig in the middle of the field and they post over the top of it.
Oh my
You can't throw the ball away.
Y'all gotta make business decisions. Ed, you got
Mookie, you gotta chill, gang. Mookie, you gotta chill, gang. You gotta chill, bro.
I'm just saying, there's no area.
I understand.
This is something.
Hey, bro,
move to the next game, nigga.
This is like talking to Chuck about LeBron. This is insanity.
No, it's not. You're not supposed to.
Mookie, we on the next play, bro.
We're looking at the RPO here. So obviously they're pulling Ricard in the left tackle, so they're run blocking. So you can't have Aguilar run down the field because then you're going to get a legal man down the field by the time you throw it to him. First and foremost. So
I see it.
Is Nelson able to get hands on McDuffie right here? Or
that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah,
that's the part that Nelson
doesn't know
messed
his
up on.
Assignment. Like
that's the part that Nelson messed up on.
He's got to clearly a time of football going wrong.
This is where he messed up. He's got to come up and engage with McDuffie, not like actually block him, but like
actually block him
because it's within just within that 5 yards, you can make that contact, and that's the rub that Zay Flowers would need. Again, Trent McDuffie is great, and that
even
play as well.
Hey, D-Mac, thank you, man. I just wanted to see poor execution. That's all.
Still don't like the play call.
No, I don't like the play call either.
You do not run that specifically towards Trent McDuffie's side, even if he makes a block. McDuffie can blow Aguilar the fuck up if he wants.
They should have went the opposite direction, I think.
Bro, Isaiah likely made George Karlaftis like a little kid yesterday, bro.
Yo, OG told that man to step away from the mic.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Where is Okay, wait.
I will say Likely was a revelation for sure.
Lily and Process are both in here. Can we get to the game?
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm done talking about my team.
This is the last thing I wanted to show just as an example. Juju does here what Nelson Aguilar should have done because he runs his deep dig and clears out Hamilton and his actual DB for Kelsey to get underneath. Just watch Juju underneath, and he just gets in the way of him enough. And
Yeah.
Go ahead, we can get to the Packers.
What down was that on? Third?
That was 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
We need that because that was on the scoring drive. That was a huge play.
Yep, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Ain't nothing to talk about when no touch season lose 31-20.
The Ravens goal line defense was solid throughout the majority of the game.
Lee can't even talk.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they did a good job.
You don't gotta, bro. You don't gotta say sorry, gang. You can talk, bro. But I know you. Like I know who you are. I know what you push, gang. I joined your playback on random time one time, and y'all watching Lamar Jackson incompletions. Like I know who you are. I know.
Hold on, what are you talking about?
You got it, gang.
I'm just objective. I'm very objective. I'm not Lamar.
Oh, yeah. Wait. He was watching a video of Lamar Jackson throw incompletion.
He has his own play. He has his own play. They be popping in there. Shout out to Mookie and his crew. You know what I'm saying? They be popping.
Bro, I'm just assessing the game.
I watched for like 2-3 minutes and I got out of there. I'm like, nah, I see what's going on here.
I just watched.
I got out of there. Nah, you got it, gang.
Hey Mookie, but you know every quarterback throw incompletions, right?
Like what
AJ,
the fuck?
why you be asking those questions?
Same thing for
Yo, Ev, click on that link. That's crazy.
Is that
he can play.
Lamar Jackson and Russell Westbrook? I don't care.
That is kind of true. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
I have no feelings.
I mean, he was talking about
him. But what's his
he was talking about him in the playoffs, but yeah, look.
Yeah, in the playoffs, like damn. Now Lamar's like Joel Embiid.
That's a nasty comparison.
He basically said the nigga. He basically said when it come down to it, the nigga don't. You just don't have it.
Basically saying.
He said
Wayne's just fried in the playoffs.
Let me
judge, y'all.
Ev, let me ask you something. Bro.
What's up, bro?
Hey, do you think that if y'all had a much better passer, that y'all would win the Super Bowl right now?
They still don't got no receivers.
I'm fine with my quarterback, bro.
Yo, hold on. Let me say this right. Can we stop acting like Patrick Mahomes ain't one of them niggas? Like, who the fuck would be with the much better?
Hello, look, there you go.
Hold on. Hey, hold on.
Who the
you
fuck
agree
with
that?
the much better?
I don't like that.
Come on, hello.
Hold on,
you agree? I talk to a lot of these niggas a daily.
Hey, hold on. Who said that? You agree that Patrick Mahomes one of them niggas? So who beat one of them niggas?
And lost in the Super Bowl.
Facts.
Joe Burrow, nigga.
And lost in the Super Bowl.
Guys, respectfully, shout out to Joe Burrow, bro. But I don't understand why he getting brought up.
Shout out to Joe Burrow for winning that game.
Brought up, bro.
But he never won the ring, and that's the reality.
Nah, but I just don't like I don't like the meat riding Pat Mahomes shit though. Like,
how was that meat riding?
How?
I'm saying Pat Mahomes one of them niggas.
It doesn't really. I'm not thinking. Okay, this is why the fuck is annoying because Lamar doesn't line up against fucking Patrick Mahomes. He lines up against the goddamn Chiefs defense. Who you need to be shouting out is Steve fucking Spagnuolo because that nigga fits all the fucking time. True. It's not fucking Pat. Pat is on the other side. He's playing your defense. Y'all are playing their defense. Stop the whole fucking Lamar. Oh, Pat Mahomes shit. Pat is that nigga. We all know that. But stop acting like these niggas line up against each other and they're throwing balls off of fucking each other. However the fuck you want to say it. That's not how the fuck it is, bro. That shit is annoying.
Sorry, can I say something too? Yo, Mookie, hold on 1 second. Mookie, you brought up the point that Joe Burrow beat the Chiefs and he's better than him. And I'm not here to argue because I do think if I had to pick a quarterback, I like the way Joe Burrow plays football more than Lamar Jackson. But if I made the same fucking argument saying that, well, guess what?
Is this the same guy that said Jalen Hurts is top 5?
No, just shut up and listen. This is how stupid you sound, Mookie. Wait, hold on, Mookie. This is how dumb you sound because guess what? Jalen Hurts outplayed Lamar and Joe Burrow going up against Patrick Mahomes.
But no, he did not.
No, listen. No, but you would never. But hold on. God, but imagine. No, hold on, Ev. I'm on your side with this.
I'm not saying nothing, bro.
So hold on. Imagine me saying, "Oh, he's better than Joe Burrow because he played against the Chiefs better than he did." That's literally what you're saying. You're saying Burrow is better than Lamar just because he beat the Chiefs.
No, that's not. Hold on.
That's
No,
literally what
that's
you brought
not.
up. Oh, who beat?
Process.
You tried to get a gotcha moment saying, "Well, who beat that team? Who beat that team?"
Listen, man. You gotta understand this. That's not why I'm saying Joe Burrow's better than Lamar. I'm just saying Joe Burrow is just a way better quarterback than Lamar.
Okay, that's fine, but you got to make solid.
Yeah, you niggas are crazy.
He's better. Hold on. Process. This is why he's better. Process. This is why me sitting here saying that Joe Burrow is better than Lamar. It doesn't have anything to do with like wins or losses or anything, bro. It just has to do with
but you just brought it up. Quarterback. You just tried to get like an aha moment saying, "Oh, well, guess who beat him in the playoffs?" Like, who cares, dog? It's a team.
No, I did not.
You literally just said.
You brought it up,
bro. I said somebody sat there and said this process. They said Patrick Mahomes one of them.
He's a Bengals fan, right?
I said, if you think Patrick Mahomes one of them niggas, what you think Joe Burrow is?
They said they don't claim him. They don't.
Yeah, because you said you think if
Mahomes
is that good, well, Joe Burrow beat the guy who you think.
Okay, Mahomes is bad because me saying Mahomes is good mean I'm meat riding in the chat.
Mookie's are the
No, you saying that the loss?
No, it's the way that you said it, bruh.
How am I saying
it? Made it seem like, oh, well,
it's
that's
an
like he
excuse.
is
You
going
use it as an
against
excuse.
Patrick Mahomes.
All I'm saying, he's going against.
And I'm saying, what I'm saying is this: is that
so is Pat not one of them ones? Like, I'm confused.
But
yes,
you're using
but
it
like,
as
what does that have to do with anything?
I'm not using him as a scapegoat. I'm just saying when you going up against Pat Mahomes, you
what's understood don't need to be explained, bro. Like, you know, we all know that Pat Mahomes is one of them ones.
But process,
okay,
but let me say this: process. You hyped up Jalen Hurts. That man had a.
Like, I'm not saying we're supposed to lose because we're going up against Pat Mahomes.
He didn't hype him up. That's not what happened.
AJ, hold on. I don't.
He didn't hype up Jalen Hurts. Hold on, process. Let me defend you real quick because this is pissing me off. Making an assessment after watching a game, mind you, the correct assessment, because out of all of these, the four quarterbacks that have been named. Burrow, Mahomes, Lamar, Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Based off of Hurts' performance in the Super Bowl versus Patrick, neither Burrow nor Lamar have a performance at that level, and that is his entire point. They don't have that.
Yeah, but that's not how I define who's better though.
That's what his point is. You have.
I didn't bring that as a point, so I don't know why he brought it up.
You keep referencing how Burrow has played against Mahomes, and if Burrow was in that same position, based off of how you're doing two things. You're saying I believe he's a better quarterback, so I believe he would perform better than Lamar, which is fair. But that's where it should end. You shouldn't say anything else. When you try to cite his performances against the Chiefs and try to act like that also should be taken into account. I think it's somewhat falls on deaf ears because there are other quarterbacks who performed against the Chiefs better than Burrow has.
How do I insinuate that should take account though?
Hold on, repeat your question, please.
How do I insinuate that Joe Burrow performance is the reason why he's over these other quarterbacks? How do I insinuate that?
The hour of talking you did before that.
Gotcha moment is
because I sat there. He sat there and said that Patrick Mahomes is one of them niggas. And I sat there and said, if he's one of them niggas, then what that makes Joe Burrow? That's all I said.
But then that's why process brought up what he was bringing.
What Jalen Hurts did.
Like it's the same thing.
Because the thing is,
bro, what the yo?
You said what?
Take a sip of water. Why are you getting so offended? He coughing, nigga.
No, I'm trying to make sure he good. You need some water again?
You trying to be funny. But what I'm saying is this is that I'm not trying to like make a like assumption off like performances that make a quarterback. I just think clearly Burrow is just better.
But none of these niggas got Super Bowls though.
Okay.
We can go to the
Super Bowls not
none of these niggas
so
got
now
jewelry.
niggas bringing up bowls.
Even my favorite nigga don't got no jewelry. Like none of these niggas got jewelry, bro.
Yeah, but I don't go off of wins and losses.
I think that was a great end to the conversation.
Got a bowl.
For the
I'm not talking about Stafford. I'm talking about Hurts, Lamar, and Burrow.
Stafford got it off of Burrow.
So would that make Stafford, D-Mac?
Second best in the league.
Yeah, wins and losses is not a quarterback stat, man. It's not.
Why the fuck?
I'm not saying it is, but the fact that you like
what the fuck? You brought it up.
AJ,
We wouldn't have been here if you didn't say
taking the
anything
bait,
about Burrow being
bro.
the Chiefs. We legitimately
I didn't
wouldn't
sit
be
here
here.
and listen, Burrow.
I'm gonna let it go.
Stop taking the bait, bro. Stop taking the
Eagles
bait.
Y'all
Packers.
just put words in my
I'm gonna
mouth.
let it go.
Let's talk about the Packers.
Nah, I ain't laughed that hard in a minute.
Thank everybody that comment on the Ravens and the
Hey, facts and stats is
Chiefs,
really for the trolls.
Ravens and Chiefs game. Thank you. There was a lot of people in there at the time, or at the moment. Shout out to Byron, man. Shout out to Byron. He here regardless. You know, brother really enjoy NFL talks. Really appreciate that. Outside of Mookie the last 20 minutes, I don't think he enjoyed Mookie. I appreciate Mookie pulling up. Mookie, my dog. With that being said,
and somebody calling out AJ in the chat. FYI.
Yeah, that's that hype stuff.
I see that shit. It say
facts and stacks. Don't we see your Ravens?
Why can't the generational QB get it done?
Bro, you think I'm worried about the Ravens and Saints game?
Man.
You said, hold on.
Wait, Mookie is a Saints fan?
Ed, put some money up, man.
Stop acknowledging
you gotta
shit,
bet.
bro.
You gotta bet him, man.
Wait, he's a Saints fan?
I need y'all to stop taking the fucking
No
Saints
way. I can't wait to beat Derek Carr Monday Night Football. Oh,
chill. They don't play.
And then these niggas don't even fucking play this year. Why the fuck
They don't play,
y'all
bro.
so
They don't
weird?
play, bro. They don't play. They don't play.
Yeah, we don't play.
I can't wait to beat the shit out of the Saints on Monday Night Football. Oh my god, I can't wait.
Y'all were gonna do that shit any fucking way. Whoopie fucking do.
Yeah, we had Trevor Siemian or Taysom Hill in the quarterback. Like, come on, bro.
I'm sorry, Ari, you gotta catch that.
Hey, Mookie, you from Louisiana or something?
Fucking easy, dude.
I'm from Baton Rouge.
Okay, that makes sense then. It makes sense because Joe Burrow.
Bro, say you from Baton Rouge?
Yeah.
That's Byron's ends. Yeah.
Hey, y'all deserve what the fuck y'all
There's a
get.
large swath of Saints fans, but also Bengals fans.
Oh, so that's why you go so hard. Okay. Makes sense. Next we moving on to the Eagles and the Packers game. For this segment, obviously it's a preview. I think recaps are always exceeding the previews when it comes to talking about the sport, regardless. So with that being said, y'all.
Yo, I thought that was OG. This a random ass nigga using OG picture.
Hold on, bro. That's a true pet peeve, bro. I can't to the day people still do that. Like, how am I talking and y'all just be like, oh, like fuck what he's saying? Josiah, is that a new why am I your profile pic, gang? Y'all be different, bro.
Take deep breaths, Ev. I promise.
Yeah, y'all be different. Yo, this segment, same as yesterday. Hey, I'm gonna meet you after I finish. This segment, same as yesterday. I'm talking about this game today. I think this is another highly anticipated matchup between two good young quarterbacks, between two good teams overall. So you can give us your winner for today. You can give us somebody if you gamble, get a stage of bet, get a room of bet. Who you like today? Who you like to score? Who you like to go over? Whatever their line is. Also, who's your X factors for the game today? It would be great if we can hear fans of the respective teams come up and talk. But I know Lily probably moving around and obviously processes that work. So it looks like it's probably gonna be us. But if you are a fan of the Packers and or Eagles, now is a phenomenal time to come to the stage again. Winners, X factors, any concerns going into this game for your team, and everyone moving forward with the show.
Is somebody speaking?
No. Ev connection fucked up.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo, I didn't hear anybody for a second.
Just blame Lamar. Shit, that's what I do. Blame Lamar. Shit, blame Zay Flowers too. That's the number one receiver they jazzed up. Nigga can't get open. Shit, who fault is that? And y'all want me to think he a top 25 receiver? Fuck out of here. He can't get open.
Anybody got some good bets for tonight? I haven't even taken a look yet.
Who deleted
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Who deleted my poll? Who deleted my poll?
What you say, Evanson?
Who deleted my poll?
Nah, somebody was definitely hating because Mookie was winning that bitch by a landslide.
Bro, I don't even know, bro. It's so funny. It's so funny how chat works, right? Chat was bashing this nigga, wanted this nigga to get the fuck, but he won the poll. How the fuck that work?
Won the poll? Like, I don't understand.
How the fuck that work, bro?
That's full of trolls, bro.
Niggas crazy,
I promise
bro.
you, niggas was. Because I promise you, I dead ass looked at that poll and said, "Fuck that, let me vote for Mookie real quick." And I promise you, at least 50 other niggas that did that.
Let's see. This is what I'm here for now.
Nigga talk about at broke.
Now this bitch is tripping. No, I thought everybody went quiet. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
He said he 5-0 against. In fact, that's debates against who?
You ran from the last time trying to saying that the fucking Dolphins had a top 5 offensive line.
Well, he didn't.
Still
He didn't
answer that shit.
He be in here debating that.
He didn't debate anybody.
He didn't debate anybody.
I was about to say, like, what the fuck is this?
Nigga making up stats like he made
up
the PFF
You can't
ranking.
debate 7 different people at once.
That's that meat espresso.
I just wanna know.
I might as well talk, right?
Yeah, what up, Twin? What you got to say?
Yeah, I might as well go.
Bro, I guess something going on with my Wi-Fi. I don't know, but it's saying
I see the icon. It's
AJ, you don't know nothing about
looks
that,
like your
bro.
Wi-Fi.
I'm working late. I'm a singer.
Hey,
I'm basically saying for the Eagles and Packers, the same similar to yesterday. Who you have winning the game? Any cause concerns? And then if you gamble, you can list the bet or whatever the case may be. Any other outside of cable, appreciate you coming up. Any other Eagles and or Packers fans, feel free to come to the stage. And any football fans, if you want to chime in on the game, just take over or lead your own way after cable. Lead your own way after cable goes. So cable, what's the word, man? How you feeling about this? A big game tonight?
I'm feeling good. Of course, I'm choosing the Packers to win. Of course.
CG, you grabbing the mic? CG, you grabbing the mic? Go ahead, brother. My bad.
Yeah. The concerns I'm just basically gonna be looking at is how the defense, pans out. We got a new defensive coordinator. So I'm just want to see how preseason. I ain't really see much because we really didn't play any of our starters any games. So I really don't have a feel for the defense if it's gonna really look different or not. So this game will basically, tell all of how the season will go and how he will, go about, playing the defense. How we gonna play? If you're a gambler, I like Jordan Love passing yards. Josh Jacobs is gonna have a nice little game. Jaden Reed, especially since he's playing slot, and I believe Devin White's not playing for the Eagles. He's injured, and I believe linebackers are concerned for the Eagles. So I like Jaden Reed, our tight end Musgrave. They're gonna get open looks. The deep balls I don't know yet. I want to see CJ, go off, of course, and Dobbs to go off. But I like Jaden Reed yards, Jordan Love passing yards, and that's basically what I have. Go Pack, go! Love season, you already know.
Go Pack, go! Love season, you already know. As far as pass defense, Eagles one of the worst teams in the league last year when it comes to guarding wide receivers. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to this game. How they're going to adjust in that rule, how they're going to be better, how they're going to defend better. You obviously have new guys on that team now. Bro, back up, bro. Fuck my face. You got new guys on that team now. Offensively and defensively. So
yeah, we got a new defense. So like McKinney, and we got rookies too, Javon Bullard and Edgerrin Cooper. I don't know if Edgerrin starts though, but I believe he will for sure. Starting with Quay. So it's like a whole new. It's like a whole new look. But I really wanted them to play preseason to actually see how they're gonna pan out. You feel me? The chemistry and all, but we didn't really get to see it. So
Yeah, my pick for today's game, I'm gonna go with the Eagles though. I got the Eagles winning the game. I think it's gonna be a fun game though, similar to last night. That's pretty much all I really got to say about this one. Just want to watch it. Just want to enjoy football. I'm just glad football season is back. Anybody else that's up here, feel free. Anybody else got any thoughts on this game today or tonight?
Packers, what man? Packers for the money, man. Love season is here.
Yes, sir.
Fresh new contract, fresh new payday. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Got dogs. Christian
everybody
Watson
a
back.
Packers fan. Okay.
Yeah, man. Christian Watson gonna be all right. He just gotta stay healthy, bro. You know what I mean? So my boy Dontavian Wick season coming up. My man about to turn up. My man about to look way sweeter than Jameson Williams and Tyquan Thornton. You know what I mean? It's go time for the Packers. It's a big game, right? Not necessarily a big game, but just to see what they do against a good NFC team, a top 2 NFC team. Well, number 2.
I hope y'all keep the same energy when they look literally.
What you mean? When they lose? I mean
they're gonna get handled tonight.
Nigga, what you mean? Wait, come on. What the fuck you mean?
No funny.
What you mean?
And Dontavian Wicks is not gonna have the season you think. Now,
bro, time out. No. Fuck that.
And Watson.
What you mean anybody handled tonight though?
Hold on, you broke up.
I said, what you mean anybody get handled?
I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, bro.
Handle's nuts, bro.
You think the Eagles win in a blowout?
That's what I mean. Like what you mean?
I mean, it depends. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be anything like 35 to 14.
So you think they're gonna do what they did to the Cowboys?
It's a double digit win for the Eagles, and I just think they handle 10-point win. I think they handle it. Simple.
Yo, Ev.
Yo.
Wes. I agree with Wes. I'm right there with Wes.
What's the word, bro? Hey, I just got one simple question, bro. Josh Jacobs or Derrick Henry? Talk to me.
As far as what?
Versatility.
I mean, wouldn't that be Josh Jacobs?
Did you say versatility?
Yeah, I guess he's more versatile. I mean, I don't know, brother. I guess Josh Jacobs.
Okay,
I mean, what do you want me to do about that,
I got Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown today. Got the bank.
Saquon Barkley and Josh Jacobs anytime touchdown today. Yeah. Last night was a fairly besides Kelsey and Mark flopping, last night was a fairly good game to gamble on. I think the whole world was on Pacheco and Henry to get to the end zone. I see a lot of slips with Zay Flowers really don't like to get into the end zone. Obviously, Zay didn't get in. But yeah, from a gambling standpoint, both quarterbacks
very underrated.
Yeah, both quarterbacks threw 200+ yards. Both quarterbacks threw a touchdown. And then both running backs scored. So I think today's game, you're going to see both running backs probably get into the end zone. Both quarterbacks will throw a touchdown. Both quarterbacks will throw for 200+ yards as well. If you want to make like a little parlay, I think that's it. And I like AJ Brown. I'll probably Smitty too, both 40 yards.
I'll favor Smith over Brown for this one.
They both should get 40 yards though. Me personally, I think they both should get 40 at least. But that's probably plus 1,000 right there. Let me make that real quick. That's probably plus 1,000.
It is. I added a low key bet. Luke Musgrave, our tight end, for two receptions. If you owe that.
Wait, you and Joe Sykes like the same football team? I mean, Cable.
Yo.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know y'all both like the Packers. So both like the Packers, but one came a Lakers fan and one came a Heat fan. How that work?
LeBron James, bro.
Okay.
I'm a LeBron fan, bro.
Yo, Joe Side Cable.
So for
what's the word?
Y'all hear me?
Oh, my bad.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Y'all invite me to a Sunday service yet?
Well, we in Florida, bro. Y'all always get hot over here, man.
I won't come down there.
Pull up. Hey,
Come
man,
down
Lamar,
Easter, bro.
I had to fight demons for Lamar last night, bro. Literally Pompano like 15 minutes away from me, but I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to talk to them boys real quick.
And you're gonna be outside, man.
Real football back tonight, man. We're gonna get a way better game than we did last night, trust.
Man, listen, shout out, man. Listen, dog. My young niggas finna show.
That was crazy.
What you mean? The Ravens are
Listen, bro. My young niggas finna show out tonight, bro. For sure.
Your young niggas finna show out tonight.
I thought
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Ed, this gonna be a cool game to gamble on.
I just made the lay that I was referring to. It came to like 500.
I ain't gonna hold you. I like
Christian Watson, brother.
I like Hurts. I like Hurts.
No. Don't be careful with Watson a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't like. I guess I don't know if Lions got his like receptions at 4 or something like that.
I said we could trade.
I like Love 225. 225 for Love.
Yes, sir.
I'm putting together my parlay right now for y'all to look at it. That's certainly one of them that I was looking at. The other one was Saquon and Hurts for any time.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Saquon about to go dumb, bro.
That TD.
I'm concerned
I don't know, bro. Don't be
Saquon-
surprised though.
Saquon's finna eat on us, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He gonna. Hey, I did Saquon 2 catches too. Jacobs.
So you concerned about Jacobs, D-Mac?
No, I'm saying.
No,
I'm saying Saquon. Saquon finna eat on us like he always have a good game against us.
No, I was talking to D-Mac. My fault.
No, I'm a little bit concerned about Saquon's receiving yards. I'm gonna need to see how Hurts uses him in the receiving game because that's not something he's ever really used as far as the passing game is concerned. So I need to see that first before I necessarily bet on it. But outside of that, I think Smitty's gonna get 50 plus yards. That's something I'm betting on. Jordan Love over 225, and this is a guy that I've continued to harp on when they all kind of 4 of those wide receivers were there. And, Jordan Love has his pick of any of those guys. He did emphasize throwing the ball to Romeo Doubs. So I've got Doubs over 40 yards as well. And I think that 5 lay was like, plus 1270. I could just show it to you if you want me to. But I think it's like plus 1270.
Bro, but I just feel like D-Mac, he ain't never had a nigga like Saquon. Like, you know what I mean?
No, he hasn't.
He never had a nigga. But I feel like he's gonna rely. He's gonna look to Saquon a lot this year, bro.
Man, I'm telling y'all, if both running backs score, this parlay is smacking.
Yeah, it's smacking, man.
Bro, both running backs are scoring, bro.
Josh Jacobs,
Paperclip.
Hurts and Love 200 passing yards. Hurts and Love both to throw a touchdown. AJ and Smitty 40 apiece. Saquon 40. That is smacking of Josh Jacobs in the end zone.
Hey,
yes, paperclip. Soon as you lock it, paperclip.
Yo, Ev, that's a lot with the Jacobs and Saquon, bro. Cause like us in the red zone, you know how we did Aaron Jones. Like we like that's how like and Josh a little bit more, a little better than Jones. But
getting through the hole. Yeah, for sure.
I didn't bet it yet, y'all. I gotta analyze, but I'm gonna make it
What
right
are you
here.
listening? I mean, Ed, I'll lock that joint right now.
Yeah, Josh gonna break through this.
I'm gonna make it right here for y'all to see. This is what it is.
Hey, if you want a little bit some sprinkle, bro, I did Luke Musgrave for 2 receptions and Saquon for 2 receptions.
Man, no, Jaden Reed, bro. Trust me,
Musgrave can be really.
He's a spot. He's underrated right there, bro. That's why tight end. He underrated,
he could be a nice little spot in this game, like Likely, bro. They had Likely at 2 catches yesterday, bro.
Musgrave are a little release valve on the flat.
I will say, and I made some good money off Isaiah Likely yesterday and Evan and I talked about it, being able to use him as a pass catcher. That was easy money to attack because of what we do against Mark Andrews. Man, I have a bunch of lays.
Here's the parlay, y'all. 979. So obviously, you're reaching a little bit, but 10 for 97. So basically 10 for 100 if you want to. Saquon, Josh Jacobs to score. Both running backs, I think, should get in the end zone. Both quarterbacks, I'm not worried about 200 passing yards for either guy. I think both quarterbacks throw a touchdown pass. Saquon should rush for 40 if you ask me, and I think both wide receivers on the outside get 40 yards. That's a fairly good parlay if you ask me.
Show the people what the 50 ball get you, Ed. What the 50
gets you like 490. Yeah, 4. You know what I'm saying?
We need that 5. We need that 500.
I like the parlay. I like the parlay personally. So
we need that 500. Nigga talk about Christian Watson. We don't bet on that nigga. Fuck no.
Hey, get Reed 4 receptions, bro. Yo, get Reed 4 receptions.
I think he get 1 yard in the first quarter.
You can put that on your parlay. I'm not.
Yo, Ev, you see how Lamar throws to Zay Flowers in that little flat? Man, I'm telling you, Jaden Reed's gonna get that same look. Trust me.
Hey, I'm not denying y'all, brothers. I'm not denying y'all, but this is what I would.
He don't trust it, bro. He don't trust it, bro.
Yeah, he don't trust it.
You're gonna see. No, I'm not saying I don't trust it. I'm just saying this is it right here. I don't need nothing else. This is it. Saquon and Josh are scoring.
I like it.
I like it.
I still like it.
Saquon, Devontae. What am I? I'm not asking for a lot. All I need is one running back to score, and I'm good.
For sure, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, I made
Hey,
that real
did you
quick on my
did
head.
you
Yeah,
did did you
I
did
like this.
Jalen Hurts? Did you did Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown or his rushing touchdown?
That's the same thing. What you mean?
Okay, my fault. My dumb.
Nah,
My bad.
you can't really say what you mean because everybody got the joint. It's on everybody's screen different.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. So for me, if I take Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown, that's him rushing it in. Like that's in.
Real question. Is that tush push gonna come back, man? Is that tush push gonna be as effective as last year?
I don't think it should be different. If they choose to do it, I don't think it'll be different. I think it still has the same effect. If they choose to do it. But I mean, you have Saquon now. You don't really have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Saquon scoring 10 plus.
That's what I'm saying.
Saquon scoring 10 or more touchdowns this year. So.
I gotta figure out what this fucking score about to be, bro.
Yeah, man. It should be a fun game to gamble on. Without a doubt. That's my
It's gonna be. If anything, take the over on the game, bro. It's gonna be high school.
Like I think like a 17-14 type first time. You mean?
Last time we played Eagles, it was 40-33.
Yeah. Does anybody
that was when Jordan Love came back in the second half
or anything? Because obviously it's not a normal game. I don't know what field surface they're playing on, so those things all do matter as far as taking the over. That's my only concern that does need to be emphasized.
Oh, the field. Shout out to Pat Fryman. We got a new deal. Shout out to Jalen Ramsey. Both guys got new deals today. Jalen Ramsey.
They got a 3-year window, bro. They better get it done.
Who, the Eagles?
Miami.
Who is the QB? All right, bro.
Oh, nigga, you don't got to tell me twice. Tua got the easiest job in the motherfucking NFL.
Bro,
and that's why that window is gone because he can't elevate anybody.
Quick ass running back, quick ass receivers. Come on, man.
Should have got fucking Deshaun. Should have went all in for Deshaun Watson, bro.
I don't think that would have gone any better either.
What? Nah, hell no. That would actually went better, bro. I can't even care.
We've seen what Deshaun has done the last few years, right?
Did you lock that joint ever now?
What joint?
The that you put on the screen?
This is this is the parlay that I'm gonna end up putting in.
What's that? Saquon, Hurts, Love, Smith.
Read that joint. Read that joint.
I like that too.
Saquon and Hurts anytime TD, Jordan Love 225 plus, and then Smitty over 50 and Dubs over 40.
You like Hurts more likely to get into end zone than Jacobs, right? I think I'm leaning that though.
I gotta look that up. Is AJ Dillon's not playing, right? Is he hurt?
No.
Yeah, he's getting next year. BJ, you just went full robot.
Marshawn Lloyd and Emmanuel Wilson.
Right, yeah, and they're questionable. So I don't mind a Jacobs anytime touchdown scorer. I'll probably lean away from it because I can see them putting the ball in Love's hands and then going to the tight ends in the red zone. But I don't hate that, adding on a Jacobs anytime touchdown. I just trust that, they're going to get Hurts in the end zone at some point.
Makes sense.
Hurts is scoring for sure today. I like Hurts Barkley. Nice little Barkley screen.
Yeah, I might pivot to Hurts.
I threw some on a Barkley 20-yard reception ride. I threw some on that jump too. Nice, cool little odd bet.
The other one, and I'm probably going to do this maybe, like $5, but it's either you flip these two. Oh wait, it's probably not correct. There you go. But Saquon or Jalen Hurts. First touchdown scorer, and then do the other one for anytime touchdown because those are usually easy plus 15. It's only two things you got to have. You could also take one of those two. Yeah.
Can't see your screen. It's still loading.
Oh, it's still okay. Oh well. It may load. I don't know. But yeah, that's something I may be looking at too.
You said looking at what?
Saquon or Jalen Hurts, and one of them for a first touchdown score, and the other one for anytime touchdown score, and parlaying it together. You can,
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
that's gonna be easy plus 15.
That's cool. Like I said, I got and then I did all my first quarter jumps. Christian Watson, Saquon, Josh Jacobs, 1 yard, 1 receiving yard in the first quarter. That's one joint. I did Saquon, a 20-yard reception. Who knows? Screen to the crib. Shit off some. Matter of fact, just like the shit Pacheco did yesterday. When fucking what's the name? Mr. Tackle.
We talking about the backfield?
Yeah.
No, he's talking about
No. The one where Harrison missed him.
Yeah.
Damn. The nigga for the money. Thank you for the missed tackle for the money.
He's tough.
And then that motherfucking correct score. This nigga Justin Tucker missed the field goal. Roquan got the pick. Oh my lord. Yeah,
you had a correct score bet on there?
I think some decent funds in this game.
He got the correct score.
The correct halftime score.
Oh, okay, nice.
I had 13-10 and 13-7. Now the final game correct score. Hell no, that shit hard as hell. How I say is like a first half can really only go but a few ways. Full game, that shit can go anyway. Garbage time touchdowns, all that extra shit. But yeah, that's shit. That's the only locks for me right now. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lock that joint in a second, a little later on. Probably chill a little bit. No process, no lead today. Anybody else up here got it? Who y'all got winning tonight?
I think I'm leaning Packers. But look, it's a shootout. I think we can go either way.
I'm going straight drop on Barkley Tubby. I'm going straight drop on Barkley Tubby. I feel like I got to.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's locked, bro. That Saquon Tud is locked. That's been kept.
I do not blame you. Bet the over Eagles 34-28. Jordan, can we make a trade? Luis, you keep asking for Christian Watson. Yes, he can go and swipe the league. Jordan, can I get Mark Andrews in my league?
I'm trying to get Mark in your league.
I think what hit me about Christian Watson.
You're trying to get who in my league?
Today.
No, I say you're trying to get Mark.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Mark or Likely. Obviously, I think you're more likely to trade Likely than Mark now. I mean, more likely to trade Mark than Likely. Either one. I asked you this yesterday. Like, whichever one you would trade, I would trade for.
Okay.
That's because I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I'll send you. I'm gonna send you a likely trade today.
Please, all Mark.
I got you, bro.
Whichever one
34.
it is.
Okay. Jordan like 34-28. Okay, let me put that in the simulator. 34-28 Eagles. Okay, bad. Let me see. 34-28 Eagles. Let me see.
I'll see you one later today.
This nigga's funny.
Woo! A nice lemonade from Chick-fil-A. Give me the $6.90. God damn.
Bro.
Fuck it, bro.
To everybody else though, we will be watching WNBA shortly. To keep that in mind. We'll be watching, not shortly, that's a lie. Why did I just lie to y'all? We're watching WNBA in about 6 hours. So I can't request the mic. Why can't you, Bando? Guaranteed crowd mostly Packers fans. Why can't you?
And by the way, for all you weirdos, the Mystics gonna make the fucking playoffs. 2 games away. 2 dubs.
I did see that, man. Look, I'm upset. I want Phoenix to miss the playoffs.
Yeah. One yesterday. Stop playing.
Is Barry in there?
The Mystics dream in Chicago all have 11 wins. The
Come on,
Mystics
man.
are
Come on, man.
They're 1 game back in the loss.
I don't want to make the offs, but hey, come on, man.
What?
Y'all should be
backers, bro.
BJ, you should be chanking. I don't know why y'all are even trying to.
Bro, look, D-Mac. I'm happy and all that niggas want to win, but damn, motherfucker, I'm gonna try to lose.
Bro, that's
why. Cage backers, bro. But I think they probably gonna sell their soul to try to trade up for that pick. Got 2 firsts next year. With some extra little picks.
Josh still better than D, but all right, back to football. That shit was, I don't know what the fuck he just said that for.
Josh better than D.
This shit really getting out of hand. We just ran. All right. I mean, I don't know. I think it looks like nobody has anything else to say. I don't think it's any open conversation that's probably going to drag that long as DP. We'll see. At least I'm going to end on YouTube and Twitter. At least I know the real part of the show is done. Thank you to everybody that commented on Ravens and Chiefs game. It was long. And I'm probably going to do something tomorrow morning just to recap today's games. Today's game, I'm sorry. We'll see. Y'all silent today. I mean, you notice the young Glock? Niggas only wanted to talk Ravens and Chiefs for like, you know what I'm saying? Like, should have done a CFB segment.
What should we have talked about?
Say that again, D-Man?
No, what do you want to talk about?
Talk about Michigan getting curb stomped tomorrow.
CFB segment.
Oh yeah, oh my Lord, Isaiah Bond, bro, Isaiah Bond to the moon. I ain't gonna lie, Byron. Y'all mad y'all like took the energy away from the jump. First of all, that's his fault. I blame him.
How long did you expect? How long did you? The Ravens and Chiefs did this. You gotta remember, guys. Recap is always gonna be better. Period for the show than a preview. People gonna say who they have winning the game, and that's pretty much it. So I didn't expect Eagles Packers to be lengthy. But that Ravens,
I got Nebraska over Colorado, by the way, B. I'm sorry.
But now you good. The Ravens and Chiefs went as it should. It was like
Fuck
2.5 hours.
Why? Why do you think Nebraska is just like?
I think they're better in the trenches on both sides in Colorado. And I think they can go. And Raiola showed me enough as far as the quarterback plays that it doesn't concern me. So I think they can win the game in the trenches. Now, it's possible Shedeur and Travis Hunter and the other secondary wide receiver they have has a really good game, but I think Nebraska's going to end up pulling that out.
I'm not mad at that. I think I had Nebraska winning too.
You going against your city? Wow.
My city? I live here. This is not my city.
I was about to say, where is Saquon?
You rep Colorado and Dallas, though, dude.
I what?
You rep Colorado and Dallas, dude.
How you doing today, Ed? You doing okay today?
I'm great.
I'm surprised. I didn't hear you crash out today. I may have been a little late.
It's my third year, I think, going into talking football, basketball with you guys. It ain't no way I'm crashing out over a week one game. Nothing to crash out.
The way that you kind of was like flipping, I don't know. I thought you was gonna crash out. Did you think it looked good though? Like I didn't really.
What? You said that I think what?
Did you think that they looked good today? Like.
No, I think it's funny because they did the opposite of what I thought was going to happen. I thought the offense was going to take 2 or 3 drives to click, but the first drive was so damn good, and every majority drive after that was sort of kind of like and then obviously Lamar Jackson turned to Superman in the second half. So, but yeah, man, I thought it was going to be a slow start to the game. The first drive was phenomenal. Derrick Henry got to the end zone, and then it didn't look too good throughout the rest of the game. So, questionable play calling, lack of a true weapon on the outside, and things of that nature. So. It is what it is, you know. That's the season.
Okay.
You don't feel like the penalties hurt y'all?
Oh no.
Queen up here?
Yo, B, what's the word, twin?
Y'all not twins.
My
Don't
dog,
call
what
it
you
that.
mean?
No, that's not your dog, bro. Don't call it that either.
That's
You know what?
crazy.
But listen, yo, Ev, you said yeah to that.
Nah, I heard this. I mean, yeah, I guess, but I think the only one that I do I can't speak to Ronnie Stanley and whatever the fuck they had going on.
The one play where that one white dude was holding and Lamar ran for like 50.
Yeah, that wasn't holding though. But
what was it?
No, they called it. Don't get me wrong, they called it holding. But majority of people.
Okay.
Yeah, majority of people seen it. Like, I don't really think that was holding. I think the main issue, the one that got me, was the offset with Worthy, I think, holding Cal, and Marcus went for Mahomes. And that I would have made it like 1st and 25 or something like that. That was the only one that I had a real issue with. Other than that, the Ronnie Stanley thing, the legal formations, I can't really speak to that because.
Now that wasn't. I'm talking about the big play, the hold. That really was cost y'all, to be honest. But the holding,
that holding didn't matter because we still scored. Likely scored a touchdown that drive. So
you're right.
Yeah, I didn't really care about that. I don't even know what the Chiefs got on that. Let me see what happened that drive. D-Mac, do you remember what happened on that drive where the offset happened with Mahomes and Marcus Williams tackled him out of bounds?
Not sure. Honestly, I don't remember.
Did y'all play? I think did y'all play it? Yeah, here it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a punt.
so yeah, y'all punted it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's like I wasn't really tripping.
Oh yeah, y'all got 3 off that, yo.
But that was a wild, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was risky because if y'all get that first down, y'all would have ended the game. We only had one timeout. So
exactly. You see the coach talk about go for 2. I'm not gonna hold you. I'll fuck with that, even though the shit was on the line. The nigga was trying to win that hoe. Fuck that OT shit.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do in that situation. So
I fully supported that call. I wanted him to go for it. I think that was gonna be the best thing for the team. Ultimately, you know, shit happened. So probably would have got it too. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is.
I always say if I got 2 yards to end the game in my offensive hands, I'm gonna take it.
No, I don't know about that, TJ. I'm going for that. No, but that was it though, B. I'm about to end on YouTube. I'm all for open talks, whatever the case may be. Again, I wanted to go like 3 hours or something like that with me actually being attentive to the show. Other than I can use my time to play some game a little bit as well before I have to lock back in about 5 hours and watch sports again. I don't really get much free time, to be honest, but my life is pretty much sports. No, I don't.
Hey, bro, where was no funny shit. I ain't trying to be funny. What was Cal Hamilton doing though? Like, was he guarding Kelsey whole game?
Nah.
He was doing a good job at limiting Kelsey in the middle of the field. It wasn't like he was shadowing him the entire game, but I thought he did a good job as far as that was concerned. And that's kind of how they were using him most of the time. So, but it wasn't his sole assignment though.
Yeah, Kelsey. I said coming to the game, Cal obviously be the guy that's on Kelsey a lot. So I don't, Kelsey probably take Kelsey out, they would probably be fine. But I don't think that we didn't have a match for how they utilized or how they placed Rice. Like, followed that a little bit better if you ask me. I think we should have had a corner follow him. Why are you letting a guy willingly get a linebacker on him and you don't do no adjustments? That happened about 5 or 6 times, maybe 4. So that's the issue for me in that game. Cal did good defensively.
But what do you?
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you this.
I hear you.
Majority of the game, we had
know.
Go ahead.
I will say, I hear you, but I don't even know if you could have countered that though. What would you take a linebacker or bring a DB in?
But that's my thing. Majority of the game, we had 3 DBs in the game, regardless. So we went with.
You saying bring 4?
No. I'm saying as far as corners. We had it depend on the offensive. We have to look at the ultimate too, to be exact. But it was always Stevens, Marlowe, Jalen, or Nate. Those guys in the field. Jalen is number 5.
I'm gonna lie, I ain't even see him in the game, bro.
No, Armour Davis on the field. Armour Davis on the field a lot.
I'm talking about Nate.
I'm talking about Nate. Nate played more snaps than Jalen. that's the crazy thing. But I'm watching the game like, bro, what's up with? Yeah, I'm like, because they show the snap count of the games. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is up? What's up with Nate? Like, why am I not seeing Nate a lot? Supposedly
I ain't say that. It may not be important, but like, you think that fall back on his preseason shit? Him getting hurt in the preseason?
Nah, because he still played after he got hurt.
Yeah, that's why I was like, probably not, but
yeah, he still played after he
got hurt. I ain't even really like.
Yo, and I forgot to ask you this question.
Not saying he ain't. Not saying on no shit like he ain't. Let me see.
Hold on, I can't even zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in for you to see. Yeah, I can't zoom in. I can't show you how I want to show you. It's gonna be low on your side.
Like, yeah, I ain't trying to mean that no way. I just didn't even. Maybe I wasn't paying attention too much, but I ain't even see him on the field. Like I didn't see him for real.
Yeah, Nate played 17 snaps. Jalen played 14 snaps. But my point is, Marlowe and Stevens were always on the field. One of the issues was every time Malik Harrison was on the field right here, more often than not, he was sharing the field with Simpson and Roquan, right? Because Roquan played every single defensive snap. Simpson played 38. Malik played 15. I'm pretty sure we've seen 3 linebackers overlap quite often in that game.
Who was Malik? Number 5?
Malik is number 40 or something like that. 40.
Who was number 5?
That's Jalen Armour Davis. That's Armour Davis.
He ain't having too much good game to me. He's getting a little killed a little bit, but first game, get it out the way. 40. Which one was 40? DB?
Malik Harrison, a linebacker.
Oh, the line, yeah.
And they was utilizing Rice to take advantage of Roquan in the middle and Malik in the middle.
That was my question though. What do you do with that though? Do you take him out and bring a DB in, or what you saying? Just bring another linebacker in?
I think we should have manned up a little bit more. Honestly, I think you have to sort of kind of try to give Nate a chance on Worthy, because it wasn't like they were taking real shots with Worthy. I think Worthy had.
I don't think that's how you beat them though.
Nah, but you have to kind of show it sometimes. You can't continue to let Rice Rice and Mahomes have their own way in the middle of the field. Like that's like you getting killed in the middle of the field. That's true. Rice is on Roquan Smith and Malik Harrison, and what they did was so if Rice is in a slot, Malik would look like he's manned up with Rice, and Kyle would be behind Malik, right? But Kyle's not gonna be able to make that break to Rice because he also has to play his area as well. Shout out to Rice. Rice made Kyle miss a couple of times when he caught the ball in the middle of the field. That's another thing. Like I don't know, man. The defense could have been a little better last night. Honestly, I'm pretty sure they're gonna watch the film and learn from it.
That was my. I know I ain't really saying nothing, but that was really my biggest thing for real. Like the offense is what and what you kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like you can see the highs and you can see the lows.
Yeah.
Far as Lamar Jackson, I don't think he played bad. I don't think he played too good either. He missed a couple throws for real that I think that should have been there. But he ain't played bad though overall. He put y'all in a position to win the game. Derrick Henry though, bro. I think Shaggy hit that shit on the head, bro, earlier. I ain't gonna lie. It was like y'all kind of gave me Bengals vibes, bro. Like it's too vanilla. I know what you're doing before the play even. You know what I'm saying? Before niggas say hut. Like I knew what you was doing. Anytime Derrick Henry in a shotgun, he's a blocker. He ain't going out for no pass. He ain't going out for shit. Then when dude come in, what's his name? The other running back. What's that nigga name?
Justice Hill.
He'll come in. He going out for a pass. It was just too vanilla. Like I just knew what niggas was doing before they even said hut. Like then you go in I formation, it's an automatic run or it's a play action or likely. But granted though, likely was balling. They couldn't stop that shit. But it was just like you knew the play call, if that makes sense. Like you knew what was about to happen.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews, I don't know what the hell he had going on. He kind of looked slow, but I do remember y'all saying he was. What did he injure? He kind of looked slow to me.
Yeah, he had a big ankle injury. I seen a doctor post on Twitter today that he been saying this, that he probably don't look like himself until next season.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Pollard had like similar injuries. So that's why Pollard didn't look as good this year. He said Pollard will probably expect to have a better season this year. They're just throwing out what he said. It was a little tweet that went viral.
Okay. That definitely makes sense.
Also, it's tweets on Twitter. You can see how they covered Mark Andrews up. So I'm not really putting too much issues in it. I think Mark Andrews still have a great season. Starting with next week.
Yeah.
They left off for to be honest.
Yeah, and it was just like the way y'all used Derrick Henry yesterday. It was just like, just get the first down, and we gonna go back to throwing the ball. Like I didn't, and to me, he looked kind of slow. I don't know if you agree. Like it wasn't really no burst. It was just get the first down, and we gonna go back to doing what we do. But like I said, the offense it's kind of, then you ain't really got no receivers for real, so it's kind of expected, bro. Like you can't really throw too much on the offense. It was, like I said, it was more so like the play calling was just too vanilla, bro. It was just, you knew what you was doing before the play even started. The biggest thing to me was the defense. I ain't seen y'all give up that many fucking yards in probably like 2 years, bro. Real shit. And I ain't trying to be funny. Like I ain't seen no shit like that from no Ravens defense. But that's why I was asking you. It's like, I don't know what you do there. Like, because it seemed like in the slot with Rice, y'all was manning the slot man. Like, y'all was manning him. And I think
he's manned up with a linebacker too much, though. That's the thing. Like, if you look at Rice,
you switch the personnel group, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, it's like, to me, even this is me. Like, if that's gonna keep happening, instead of bringing that linebacker up and just making him constantly play after play after, making him play man against Rice, bro. Just tell the nigga to shadow it, just keep everything in front of you and just make the tackle, rather than he comes up and play man. Like, bro, he can't guard that nigga no slot on no man. Like, come on, bro, that shit.
Nah, but you gotta see. The thing is, you gotta show that somebody at least is in front of him. Because if nobody's in front of him, then that basically giving the play away to, oh, this is a complete zone no matter what. If you, granted, you don't want Malik checking Rice 1-1, period. But if you got to at least have a guy in front of him to make it, you know what I'm saying, give him a different look at least. You know, I don't know.
So like Shaggy said, then you got to change a person. If that's what you want to do.
I wouldn't have them three linebackers in the middle of the field that often anyway.
Okay. See,
it was too much Roquan Simpson and Malik on the field at the same time. Like, I wouldn't.
Okay, that makes sense. You probably said it already. I just didn't hear.
Yeah, I see that.
Sure. That's why I asked the question. I'm like, so that's why I was asking. I'm like, so what the hell do you do then? Like, you gotta.
That's the beauty of playing Andy Reid's offense.
Them three should have filled too many times together. Where I think it should have been more Jalen or Nate, in my opinion. Why is Malik? And granted, he didn't even have a good game anyway. But why is he out snapping both of those corners? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that means we've seen a lot of Stevens, Marlowe, and those three linebackers in our pass rushers were Ojabo, Matabuke, and Michael Pierce or Travis Jones. We seen a lot of that, and Calvin before he got hurt, obviously. We seen a lot of that yesterday. 3-4 for the most part. 3 linebackers, 4 defensive linemen, 2 corners. Then we see Eddie Jackson or Darius Washington with Kyle Hamilton, Marcus Williams. Pretty much we seen that two damn often last night. We needed 3 corners for the most part on the field last night, 2 linebackers, 4 guys rushing the passer, and then however we want to do it on our back end. Why is it so hard for Baltimore to acquire wide receivers? I don't think they target as they should. I don't think it's hard for them to acquire. I just don't think they make the home run plays or home run calls that they should and could make, if you ask me. I don't think it's hard. I just don't think that they don't.
And another thing too, I seen that they was doing. Another thing I seen they was doing too. They was motioning them receivers and them tight ends a lot, and just making y'all linebackers play in space. I mean, guard in space. My fault. Guard in space and just going underneath.
Mind if I steal the screen real quick?
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
Oh, that's a bathroom trash can. Never mind.
So this is Armour, Stevens, Marlowe. That's Davis, Stevens, Marlowe right there on the top. That's Roquan. It looked like Simpson in the middle. And then that's Kyle. Looks like Justin, Owe, and I can't see who the other guy is. Probably Travis Jones.
Look, the motion, run. Oh, that was the first play, wasn't it?
Yep, it was. And this is the difficult thing about it. You want to man up outside. Worthy's running the speed out, and it's a stack, so you're not getting hands on, and Rice is open off a quick slant, getting the ball out. So it doesn't matter what your defensive line does. So these are the things in which Andy Reid schemes up his wide receivers to excel at a high level and to get the ball out so that Mahomes isn't there.
That's what I was just saying, though, D-Mac. You get the motion going and get eyes on him, and then the opposite side just going underneath, bro. Like, it was open the whole fucking game.
I like that play call right there. I remember that play call. I love that play call when I saw it.
Look, here go another one. Just making them guard in space and just sending a nigga right underneath, bro. Like, it was happening the whole game. I don't know.
So you want to
switch that shit up.
You want to mug up this entire, look and make it difficult for the offensive line. Guess what? You're not playing man out of this. If you want to, you're easily going to be in trouble here. Yeah. So guess what Mahomes does? All right, well, I know we're going to get some guys in space, and we're coming out of this bunch. You're not getting your hands on any of these wide receivers either. So we're clearing out with Worthy and Justin Watson. Yeah, good luck. Rashee Rice running across your face. and Roquan drops into the right zone because Worthy's coming on that dig, so that would be open if he was shorter, but you don't have a lot of options coming out of a bunch set of which you're trying to mug up as well.
Yep.
That was more about Rashee Rice running a damn good route. But again, making a linebacker guard his face.
that is a good route. But to my point though, that shit happened the whole game though. Like that wasn't just that route. That we just seen 2 plays before this play, and it's the same. It ain't the same route, but he going to the same spot.
Let me see if I can. I want to look at the sideline view because I think it's important. So Kelsey's at the top of the screen, or not the top of the screen, but the slot at the top. So you have Worthy next to Rice here and Watson at the bottom. Obviously, Pacheco motioned out. So it's really your standard 3-by-1, but we end up getting it to empty. You've got 3 guys at the top of the screen, but 2 of these guys are essentially assigned to Kelsey since it's Pacheco as out there. Xavier Worthy, because of his speed, not only gets the cushion from Kyle, but he also has the safety over the top also looking at him. So it's kind of just a regular cover 2. But because you create all of that space and you feel confident in what your wide receivers can do and how you're dictating to the defense, then that means that Rashee Rice is one-on-one with the linebacker in the middle of the field.
Yep. And these are things that Mahomes and the offense knows. Like, this is what they know. They see it.
This is the quick screen, so this is the big one though.
They said on the broadcast that was like robber or something like that. They said robber or something like that, cover 1 robber or whatever they said on the broadcast for that play right there.
I think Kyle does rotate here to single high, right? He did. So and you're right, cover 1 robber, but the cover 1 robber is essentially designed to say, hey, we're flooding the middle of the field because your biggest threat, Travis Kelce, is in the middle of the field. And that essentially turns into we're double teaming Travis Kelce. So Mahomes is like, okay, well, let me just pump it to Kelce, and then I'll get you over the top.
Yeah.
But and look, you got to have 4 eyes on Kelce.
Who that slot? That's Marlo over there.
Where?
At the
top of the screen.
Yeah. But I don't know
what is he? Yeah, that's what what is he
what
supposed to be doing? That's what I'm saying. What is he supposed to be doing?
Where's
though?
Marlo at?
He's. So what is? Because Kyle does rotate in the top.
You see what I'm saying, D? What the hell is he supposed to be doing? Like,
well, no, I know why Marlo thinks that he's trying to. Yeah, Marlo is no. Pacheco, P. Ryan's in the backfield. But Marlo's reacting to that sit down there, and he's trying to get there. I don't know what they're running here because it looked like cover 1 robber at first, but these 2 guys at the top of the screen are doing something weird because one of these guys should be bailing you, and he kind of does bail, but he also kind of just sits there. So I guess
Marlo was in the wrong, bro. Marlo was just flat out wrong.
No, Mahomes got Marlo because when he shifted his shoulders, that made Marlo jump inside. And
so D, you say Marlo should just jumped outside or just stay where he was?
That depends on what I don't know if he's supposed to be in the flat or not, but the big piece is simply that they had 4 eyes on Kelce, and that allowed Rashee to get over the top of him. I don't know what's going on at the top of the screen, but this isn't man, so it's not like Marlo was supposed to.
You showed the Xavier Worthy second TD play already or no?
Actually, we did not show that. I can go to that afterwards.
Fuck Xavier Worthy. He ass.
Because I wanted to know I wanted to know what Marlo was thinking there, because when I was watching the game in real time, it looked like it was miscommunication. But when I look back at it on Twitter, it was like they ran a single high safety.
He was expecting safety help no matter what it was.
Right. But single high against Xavier Worthy, though?
You can do that. You just got to be shaded to his side.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can do that. I mean, it's not like you can't. Again, you can do single high, period. As long as that safety knows to be on the side with the faster
receivers. Yeah, got you. Get it.
Yeah, so this does look like ends up looking like pretty kind of standard cover 2 man. Again, you get Rashee Rice matched with the linebacker.
And like I said, Kyle is over top by Malik. If you look at the original lineup, Kyle is over top of Malik, but all Rice is going to see, Kyle's right behind Malik because Kyle knows he has to help on Rice, right, with Malik. But all Rice is going to do is go under. Like, he's going to get the ball under and quick. That's all you got to do. Mm-hmm. So Kyle's not even going to make a play at that point. You know what I'm saying? Kyle's he's not stopping nothing. They're going to move the ball downfield. I think it's another time he did it again. Where's Rice? Is that Rice in the slot?
Oh, fake motion comes back to the bunch. Jesus, where the guy destroyed by Roquan. But yeah, no, I mean, again, you want to try and man up out of a bunch set. Good luck. Yeah, there's just you're not getting over the top.
I was just rather run zone from a bunch set than run zone and just play the inside and then play inside.
Yeah, and look, again, you send Rice in this fake motion so Mahomes gets the information. Oh, okay, 21's kind of running with him. All right, I'm anticipating, man. I know I'm going to have this short out because he's not getting back inside to Rasheed or getting back outside to Rasheed.
Yeah. D-Mac, I got to give y'all credit, though. I got to give y'all credit from last night. I like how Andy Reid and Matt Nagy like orchestrated the offense to really attack Roquan, to really like make the Ravens defense like get confused with like a lot of fake outlets. And like the first touchdown y'all scored was like damn near perfect.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of having Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, because Andy Reid draws it up and Mahomes knows when to throw it. That's
right.
It's a perfect
right. Pacheco was coming on the right.
So so I'll say this: the way that everything is lining up right now, it feels like this should be cover 2. And Marlowe plays this like a cover 2 flat defender. He zone chucks him out and then gets eyes on the quarterback, and he kind of plays it, and he's like, all right, if I got to get to the flat, get to the flat. Mm-hmm. I don't know who is supposed to have this deep half.
I think it was supposed to be either Marcus.
Kyle.
Yeah, like Kyle would make sense, 14 running back and rotating out of it.
Because the slot came up. That's like a 5-yard turnaround, whatever the hell you want, 5-yard curl. Run it, Pacheco motion, go out to the flats. That's Roquan. I mean, I'm tripping. Marlowe. That's Marlowe right there for the flat. Kyle Hamilton supposed to be deep. You got everything covered. Everything was already covered.
That's just bad all around. I'm not looking at Kyle. I'm looking at 32 and Eddie.
That's exactly what I was looking at, because he looks completely lost. There's 3 guys. Yeah, there's 3 guys in the middle of the field, and that are having.
Why are you even shading there? That makes no sense.
So he looks lost. I don't know what he's supposed to be doing on this play, which makes me feel like, is it really Kyle, or was it
like miscommunication? That shit is clearly on Marlowe.
No, Marlowe's playing it like cover 2 flat defender.
But that's what I'm saying. You could say Marlowe, but then it's like Marlowe don't even know what defense they in.
Yeah, because
he's playing it like a cover 2 flat safety.
I'm saying he jammed, play it.
Yeah.
He jammed, boom. Now
someone needed to be over the top.
Flats.
I don't know why there was not a person on that side of the field just to prevent that.
No funny though. Where Marcus Williams? What is he supposed to be doing?
Marcus Williams on the top.
We see the top. That's Eddie Jackson at the top.
That's Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson bails to his half. So in my opinion, that means this is supposed to be a cover 2 call. I assume Eddie Jackson had this correct. This is supposed to be a cover 2 call, and Marlowe reacts like it's supposed to be a cover 2 call. I can't tell if it's supposed to be Kyle or maybe Williams is supposed to run. That's a long ass way for 32 to go over there.
Right, they should have dropped Eddie that way and had Williams drop back to where Eddie dropped back.
Right, yeah, that's the thing. Maybe they messed up the rotation in that way.
That would have made way more sense.
They're basically crossing paths. Look, Marcus is dropping to the middle of the field. Eddie is dropping behind. Look, Eddie was supposed to go towards the Worthy side. Marcus was supposed to drop back.
That would have been the right move to do.
So here's the other thing, and why the motion before the snap gets you not only information for the quarterback to go off of, but it also messes with the defense. We are starting here with Pacheco in the backfield to the left, 3 guys out wide. That's 4 strong. So the defense has a certain call in for that. We motion, obviously Juju over, and then it becomes 2x2. So they have a certain check off of that. Kyle Hamilton runs with them. By the time that the play actually happens, Pacheco is running out to the flat. So the entirety, the strength of the formation, of the passing formation, has shifted to the right side when it started off as a 4 strong to the left. and that throws off whatever your rotations are. So that doesn't help. But yeah, I assume maybe Will.
Oh yeah, I don't blame Cal. So why y'all saying Cal then? Because Cal wasn't even originally on that side of the field. Cal came over because Juju went over. So Cal, in no way in Cal's mind, he's thinking, "Oh, I gotta drop back on this." Plus, he sees Pacheco running that flat though too.
Yeah, now I see the motion now. Then Pacheco come, but what I'm saying is Marlo don't know what the hell is going on because he jams and he flat out. There's no over top at all. The linebacker and Cal went to Juju. Why the hell is two people on Juju? One nigga get the flats, and where's the deep?
I think that it's a safety rotation that they messed up because of how the formation came out.
Mac, not to interrupt you. See the guy on Kelsey? He's fucking shading all the way to the back. He sees what's going on. Play the tape again. Mm-hmm. If that's Kelsey, I think it's Kelsey in the middle.
Yep, in the slot. Yeah.
Watch whoever. Ev, who's behind the 30-yard line? Who is that?
32. Marcus Williams.
Yeah, look at him. He don't even look at Kelsey. Kelsey's open for maybe a touchdown. So Marcus Williams knew what the fuck was going on when they motioned Juju, but whoever's in the back, Jackson, didn't understand what the fuck was happening. So that whole play was fucked up. Even if Marcus Williams knew to get back there, he would have left Kelsey wide open. And if he hits Kelsey on the numbers, he probably takes it. He has to beat one guy.
Yeah.
To me, what I would say is, and obviously this is the first week of them guys, playing. So this is a combination of the play design, the motion, specifically messing with the Ravens' rules of their rotation of the safeties. And as a result, that led to the blown coverage, which was a miscommunication between the safeties of where they were supposed to be. Because it feels like 32 is supposed to be having a half. It feels like Eddie Jackson's supposed to have another half. Eddie went to the other half instead of his correct half. And Marlo zone chucked like he was supposed to be a cover 2 flat defender.
Jackson was supposed to go cover Marlo. And Marcus Williams did the right thing by covering the middle to the left side of the field. Jackson fucked up. Marlo or Williams and Jackson are covering both sides of the same side of the field. If Jackson were supposed to go over, it would have been the right thing. The motion really fucked them up, I think.
Yeah, but at the same time though, like I think Ev said it. He started from the left side of the kind of on the opposite side. No, I think D-Mac said it. He started on the opposite side. You want that nigga to run all the way over there, bro? I just don't see that, bro.
No, Tez, Jackson was supposed to go over and cover Worthy. Marcus Williams was supposed to drop back and stay on the left side of the field like he did. Exactly. I think Jackson, all the way in the back, was supposed to go over and help it over the top because I don't think Marlo fucked up. I think Marlo knew he was supposed to stay home over there, and he thought Jackson was going to come over and help him over top.
So my thing is pre-snap. You saying pre-snap? He should have already kind of been shaded toward that side.
He started shading over to the right.
He had you. It don't make no sense. Cal was already on the opposite side of the field, so Cal it's not on Cal to drop back and play Marlo half. That means originally coming into that play without motion, it's already on Marcus. Eddie to play that half. If you think about it, it's already on Eddie to play that half.
Yeah.
So,
it's just blown coverage. It's just blown coverage. That's all it is. It just happens all the fucking time.
Yeah, man, that's all. It is what it is.
Process. How you feeling about the game tonight, man?
I feel good. I think that we win. I think that's gonna be a high-scoring game. I think that they got really good, not weapons, but they got a good quarterback. So we'll see what happens.
You said not weapons. You don't like their weapons? You don't like their weapons process? Oh, he said be right back down. That man said one thing.
He was gone.
There you go. Defense got to be better for sure. Yeah, you can see that. Reminder, folks, WNBA game, Caitlin Clark versus the Minnesota Lynx will be on the screen in 5 hours. Also, Las Vegas Aces is playing the Connecticut Sun at that same exact time. Should be 2 good games with 6 of the best teams in the league in action going up against each other. Both lines are fairly low. And then you also got the Atlanta Dream playing the Dallas Wings, who can be a good scoring game as well.
Yo, Ev.
What's up, bro?
What's up with the U.S. Open? We got that on here?
No, I don't think so. Why you telling me taking that?
That one gonna be one of the ones.
I don't like naps. Yeah, I don't think they got that on.
Oh, like naps.
Yeah, I personally don't like naps. I sound tired now. I'm not tired. I'm chilling. I'm ready to watch sports later. That's what I care about right now. Football is back. Football back. Did I ever have on YouTube?
My dog is.
Niggas not
My
watching
dog
that
is.
football game over that CC versus Feed. No cap.
Who's niggas? You're not watching that game over CC and Feed. I'm watching